Hello. Hello, hello. Think everything looks like it's working. This might actually be the smoothest start to a stream I've had so far. Everything looks like it's a decent level. The playback looks pretty good. Everything's looking okay. I think, yeah, this looks decent. This is probably the first time that I've started a stream and everything has kind of gone to plan. Although I expect what's going to happen now is somebody's going to say, actually, no, it all looks terrible. Oh, looking good. Okay, good. Yeah, that's literally just about the first time I think that's ever happened, so that's good. So, it's been a while, and I had to kind of jump in earlier and play a little bit to try and remember where I was and where I caught up to. Last time, let me just turn up the volume on my headphones a little bit. Last time we went into the Valley of Defilement and we cleared that out. That was surprisingly easy, but I think there is an item that I forgot to pick up there, so we might need to go back. The plan for the rest of today is to clear out the rest of World 5, which is a pain in the backside, but it should be okay, I think. Especially using magic as well, I think it's going to make it a whole lot easier. So we'll go in there, we've got to beat the bosses there, clear the whole thing out. Pretty sad final boss there that I don't like fighting because it's a bit of a tragic boss. And then we're gonna do some bad stuff and be mean to some NPCs. Not you though. You get away with it. You can actually see through his helmet there. Oh, lovely brown eyes. Ostrava has. Never noticed that before. Let's see. Can we get that? Look at that. Oh, he's got lovely eyelashes as well, hasn't he? Oh, very nice. I'd never noticed that before, but learn something new every time you play. So, yeah, we're gonna be mean to some NPCs. It's gonna be horrible to do, but it's necessary. We'll have to time when we do that actually, because Bior here is one of the NPCs we are going to have to be mean to, but he actually helps us out in another part of the game. So I think we'll want him to help us out before we start doing mean things to him. So, the first thing that I'm going to do is actually check whether I did pick up the item in 5.1 or not. And what we are looking for here is the Ring of Magical Dullness, which I don't think we have because it would be next to the Ring of Magical Sharpness. And it does the exact opposite thing. So the Ring of Magical Sharpness raises magic power but lowers magic defense. Ring of Magical Dullness, I believe, does the other way around. So we're going to go and have a look for that. I know where it is. I think I just forgot to pick it up. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. Back into the Depraved Chasm, and I should be able to get to it quite quickly. And we'll see. Well, I've probably just jinxed myself now, having said that, but oh yeah, I forgot I was a little bit OP for this area now, so this should be fine. The next area is going to be a lot worse though, because it's full of remember the giant enemies? These guys are called depraved ones, and there are giant depraved ones as well, which are massive versions. You might remember in the last stream there were two of them that we had to take care of and fight, and they were a big pain. And there are 7, 8 of them in the next area. You don't have to fight them all. You can kind of get away with going around them, but I think there are maybe 2 or 3 that we can't avoid, and they're in difficult areas as well. So I didn't drop down here last time because, well, I haven't got the items here, so I must not have. I think because this is kind of a shortcut through the level, and I think last time I intentionally went the proper way through the level just to show what that looked like. We can then drop down again, and we've got another item. And then if we drop down once more, I believe that is the ring, but there are also enemies here. No, dead. And that's always the problem. So, fairly easy to get to the ring, but yeah, that was that was a bit sloppy of me, to be honest. I don't remember how many souls I had either. If I was sensible at the end of the last stream, I will have spent my souls so that I didn't lose them in a stupid scenario like that. But hey ho, that took us, what, a minute to get there, so not too much of a pain to get back. I really want to get that item there, but that's not what we're looking for at the minute, and I don't think it's anything that's all that useful anyway, so I'm going to leave it. Drop down here. Oh. Yeah, that guy over there spotted us and wants to come to us. Oh, they've all spotted us, and they do want to come and give us some trouble, but the guy at the front doesn't seem to have spotted us, and he's holding them up for us, so cheers, pal. Right, my souls are just there, so that's good. Where are the enemies in here? Let's try dropping down here this time. Got my souls. I'm sure there are supposed to be enemies in here. Oh no, it was this bit, wasn't it? I dropped down here, and that's where the enemies caused me trouble. So, if I drop down here, they can't push me off the edge at least. Yep, come on. There we go. Right, and this should be the ring that we need. Yes, there we go. So that's one more on top of the ones that we've already got. I think there are only about 4 more rings that we need now. So we're making good progress. And actually today, I think we should end up in a situation where we only have about 5 more trophies left if we get everything done today that we want to do. So, no, that's not what I want to do. What spell am I using? I haven't got Evacuate equipped. So I actually need to work my way through the level and go back to the Nexus that way. Right, great. Okay, or I could work my way back up. Oh, unless I have any... I don't think I've got any Archstone shards. Oh, I have. Okay. We'll use one of those. It's a bit of a waste of it, considering I should have had Evacuate on the whole time, but that's my fault for being... not paying attention. Oh, I forgot to mention as well. So, in the last stream, if you were here, you might remember that we tried to have a go at being the boss. We tried to be the old monk boss, because if you do that, you get to fight another player, another real player, and if you beat them, you get the monk's head wraps, the big chef's hat looking thing. We tried to do it a few times, and the connection dropped out too many times, so we couldn't do it. It just wouldn't connect, and it was getting a bit boring. So I said I'd try and do it off stream, which I did, and I actually tried recording it as well, because I thought, well, it might be boring as a stream, but if I record it, then I can cut it up and actually make it into a video, and, you know, at least the bits that are worth watching will be in there then. And I was thinking, maybe, you know, I'll try this 6 or 7 times. Hopefully I'll be able to beat somebody eventually. But what happened was, I got pulled into the fight the first time I tried to get summoned, and I was stood there waiting, and it said to me, "You have vanquished your foe," or whatever the line is. Congratulations. And that was it. I'd won, and it was because he died on the way to the fight against me. So that was classed as a victory for me. So I actually then I've got the monk's head wrappings in my inventory. So I got them, and I didn't actually really have to do anything in order to get them. So I didn't bother making a video about it, because it would have been about 2 minutes long, and it would have involved absolutely no fighting whatsoever. So I have got them. They are really good. They, if we look at the description, so they were once the golden robe of the usurper of Latria. So that was the guy that we saw in the cutscene. The robes themselves were the things that took possession of that guy, and can only be obtained by summoning the wrappings and then carrying out their wishes by being summoned by them. So the lore is essentially that they try to possess you in order to have you carry out their bidding. But it means that you get a boost to magic power, but at the expense of receiving increased damage from magic. So you can see Where do we see the statistics on? I'm not sure what the figures are, but it's quite significant. It's something like a 40% boost to magic, but then like a 30% decrease to magic resistance. So I'll put them on at various points. But there'll be times when they are more necessary and more helpful than others.
Bravo. Thank you. I cannot. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. He
I
doesn't look
promise.
very old. He keeps going on about
Let me
being really
teach you
old,
new
but
magic.
he doesn't look it, I don't think. So let's attune magic, because we definitely always want evacuate on. Oh, I'm at the wrong guy. Sorry, Frake. I've wasted time.
I can still be patient.
We want Saint Urbain, because evacuate is a miracle, not a spell. Saint Urbain, incidentally, is one of the people that we are going to have to be mean to a bit later on. But he serves it right for that terrible haircut. Oh, I can equip a second miracle now. I got my miracle. Oh yeah, I did a bit of leveling up off stream as well. So yeah, I've got my miracle memory up. So I've got another slot now. So you can see at the top of the screen, I've got 2 slots that I can add something into. So let's see what would be useful for us. The swamp that we're going to is poisonous. I can't remember if it gives us poison or plague though. So let's see, can I learn any miracle? There's nothing, he doesn't give one to cure plague. So I don't think it's worth having cure poison on, because it is plague, not poison, that we're going to get affected with. Regeneration might be quite handy actually, so we'll go for that.
God, Mbassa.
He doesn't know that I use the kind of magic that he doesn't like. Okay, here we go. So straight into it. Swamp of Sorrow. How bad do you reckon they? Oh, the person who died. Yeah, they. It is really annoying when it happens. To be honest. So yeah, I think the same thing happened to me at one point. Because I don't remember seeing this. Okay. Because I remember the first time I tried to do the old monk fight, and it's got those black phantom mind flayers on the way up, and the first time I tried to fight them, I had a strength build, and I had a massive I had the meat cleaver, I think, and I tried to get. The problem with the meat cleaver is it's so big that sometimes when you swing it in a narrow corridor, it just hits the wall. And I kept doing that, and I got killed by the Black Phantom Mind Flayers, and it was really, really irritating every time it happened. Right, what am I going to do here? I'm going to de-equip the Crescent Moon Grass. Oh wow, I've got nothing to counteract Plague. Okay, that's not good. Right, what I'll have to do then, I'll take off, take off the Allies ring, and put on the. We have got a Plague Resistance ring, I think. We should have it by now. I think we got that in World 3. Yeah, so increased resistance to Plague. So I'll take that. Might as well put the Crescent Moon Grass back on. Okay, so I absolutely hate this level more than any other in the game. Hey, Luke, how are you? I know my way through here now. I know my way through here really, really comfortably. But I still hate it with a passion. And I just want to get through here as quickly as possible. There are a lot of items in here. And I think I said it on the last stream as well, actually. I've upped the brightness because I just can't be dealing with areas like this. So I'm trying to get through as quickly as possible. And normally when you come through, if you've got the brightness on what's recommended in the settings, you can't see any of this. It's just black, pitch black. So where we will be going, we'll take this path around, we'll go around the edge, and we'll drop down somewhere over there. And we eventually, you can see all. Let me actually use the binoculars. or what do they call them? Eyeglasses or something like that. That might be in Bloodborne. They call them that. But oh, did I? I think I gave them to Thomas. Oh wait, no, was that it? Yes, brass telescope. That's it. It was. I think it was one of the Dark Souls games that they're binoculars. But if we use this here, so we'll drop down somewhere behind this rock that we can't really see, and then we want to get to the other side of that barricade. But in order to do that, we've got to go all the way across here and over there and through that small hole in the wall that you can see over there. So there are all kinds of. There is a kind of path. But if you take that direct route, you end up fighting some really kind of nasty enemies. So what we're actually going to do is sneak around this wall here and go all the way around. And there is one enemy that we want to fight specifically because, well, we will have to. We don't necessarily want to. But she's guarding a ring that we need. And that's kind of over there somewhere. So we'll go for that. And then we'll put on the Thief's Ring and try and sneak behind the enemies here. Because we don't want to have to deal with them. It's just irritating. And there are loads of items along that wall there, but we are going to ignore them. Because they're okay. They're kind of soul items, like, you know, Soul of a Brave Warrior, those kind of things. But at this point, they are not really going to make that much of a difference in terms of leveling. If I want to level up any particularly high amount, I'll just go and, you know, farm the Shrine of Storms or something like that. This is a shortcut, but we have to make it quite a significant way through the level before we can actually unlock it, which is quite annoying. And there are some horrible enemies before you can unlock it. Noble's Lotus, that's not even really that useful here because that just stops bleeding. I don't think the enemies here do too much bleed damage. But if I what you will see now, so I've got the Ring of Plague resistance on, but you see I'm moving really slowly. Oh, it is poison. Okay, we're fine. Right, so I'm trying to roll here. You see I can't roll. Doesn't let me. And that is why in the last stream we went to get the... It's not the Rusted Iron Ring. I keep wanting to call it that because it's that's the similar ring from Dark Souls that basically does exactly the same thing. So I'm going to put the Poison Resistance Ring on because it is poison, it turns out. I thought it was Plague. We went to get the Sodden Ring. So if I just use the Sodden Ring for a second, and I can now run at full speed and roll through here. So this is probably actually more useful for the time being. I'll keep this on. And we're going to run all the way around the edge. See, ordinarily, like I said, if you've got the brightness on how it says you should have it, you wouldn't be able to see anything here. You can see maybe a few feet in front of you, and it's just black, and it's horrible. And that's kind of Legendary Warrior Soul. If we were to go around the edge there, where the path is, where it kind of looks like the easiest path is, that's kind of what we would mostly be picking up. But they aren't all that useful to us at this point. I am going to go into my menu now. I'm going to get rid of the... I'll get rid of the spice for now. And I'm going to replace it with Noble's Lotus. So I was completely wrong. Noble's Lotus is very, very useful in this area. Gets rid of the poison effect for us. And... oh, no, I've been stupid, really. No, I'm going to keep the Sodden Ring on because it is far more useful. You can already see the enemy that we're going to fight, actually. So it's that Black Phantom over there, the red one. And fighting her... she already looks like she's fighting something else. Okay. Not seen that before. She's just kind of patrolling and swinging, maybe? But there is a ring, so that little island that she is on there, she patrols that island, and she there is a ring on it that we want. So, have I got my catalyst equipped? I have, and I've got Firestorm. So if it comes down to it, and I need to, I can just Firestorm her, and that should be fine. And it's cheesy, and it feels cheaty, but oh, Broken Sword, great, glad I went for that. Okay, here we go. So she spotted me, but has she spotted me? I think she has. No, oh, she hasn't. Right, can we lock on? Yeah, she spotted me. Okay, there we go. See, now with this ring, I can actually roll around and fight her on equal footing, and it's not such a massive pain. But she's got the meat cleaver, which is... I was just about to say to myself, don't get cocky, don't try and go in there too hard. I was just going to say, she's got the meat cleaver, which is very slow, but very powerful. So if we get hit once, we're in trouble. But as long as we don't get hit, we're okay. And then I immediately got hit. So that's fantastic. So, yeah, that serves me right. But you can see it's... a lot of it is down to the environment. If you've got to fight her without having the sodden ring and without being able to roll around in the swamp, it's just awful, because you've got no maneuverability, you can't roll out of the way of her massive swings, so it does make your life a lot easier. But you know, you wouldn't know that the sodden ring was there to be collected unless you knew it was there, because in order to get it you have to drop the world tendency in World 3 all the way down and then go to a very specific area. So it is a little bit kind of irritating that you have to do that, but once you do know it's there, it makes your life a lot easier. So we'll just run over here as quickly as possible. Where did I fight her? It was over to the left, wasn't it? Can't see her yet. She hasn't spawned in. Where is she? Do I need that? I'm going to regret getting this, aren't I? But we'll go. We'll try. Soccer Stone. No, absolutely don't need that. We'll not be using Soccer Stone at any point. Waste. Right, let's get back over here. There she is. Right. Poison. Crescent Moon Grass back up. I'm going to run to my souls, and then she'll probably aggro as soon as we get there. Yep, she spotted me. So what I'll do, actually, is run back to this island and see if I can fight her on here without going into the swamp too much. Come on, hit me. There we go. See, she can roll, which is what makes this so difficult, because ordinarily... Whoa, okay. You wouldn't be able to roll through the swamp, and she would. Come on. Get some endurance back. There we go. So she's not too bad, as long as you can avoid getting hit. It's relatively simple. She drops Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Okay, that's kind of useful, but what we actually want is... I think that's her island over there. So we want to run over here and collect what she was guarding. Which is the cat ring. So there's one more. One more ring that we need. We've got 3 enemies there. We can take those on. They won't cause a problem. But there is a large depraved one over there. And those guys are really irritating. So I'd rather not have to fight him if I don't need to. I don't think I can... No, I can't lock onto any of those from here. So I'll probably fight these ones just so they're not causing any irritation. They seem to be quite oblivious to my presence anyway, so... So what we're going to do is we'll pick these things up and then we'll put the thief ring on and try and sneak behind those enemies. And it's usually fairly simple to do that. I'll pick these items up. I've got no idea what they are, so... Oh, no, send storage. There we go. Press the wrong button. Pure Sucker Stone. Okay, that would be really good if we were doing a build that utilised Sucker Stone, but for us that doesn't do anything really. So, right, let's get this thief ring on first. Get that health back up, and you see we're we can't run anymore in the swamp. So that's why the ring made such a big difference to us. So hopefully we can get around the back of this guy. He won't see us. I'm going to equip Firestorm just in case. I'm not going to pick up those items. I'm going to walk slowly. And we're through. There we go. Okay, so if you don't know that he's there and you just run straight through, then that can be it can be a nasty time. But that made things a lot nicer for us. So now what we're going to do is completely unnecessary. What we would actually want to do is follow that path again and go over there. But if you go up high, you can actually find an item, or you can release an item and cause it to fall down later on, and it's a pretty good item. So I would like to go and find it. However, this path can be quite difficult to fight on because enemies crawl up behind you as well as in front. So there's a lot of traps here. And you end up getting kind of boxed in a lot of the time. So we'll give it a go. You'll come up and you'll fight someone like this guy, and then all of a sudden there'll be two guys behind you, and it's really, really irritating. You've also got these kind of giant mosquito things, which are a pain to deal with if you're trying to fight another enemy and they're there as well. And they hide as well. So you can see that one there. He's there we go. Bit cheeky, they stay hidden away from you. So time for shooting, yeah, so that's decent advice there. Shoot these enemies from far, it makes your life a lot easier. They're not that weak to magic actually. I thought these guys didn't really like magic, but maybe it's fire they're worse with. I'm just constantly checking behind me now because I know that at some point some of them are going to show up behind. Avoid ambushes, there we go, that is a helpful message. Hello Ryan, how was your dinner? I saw something about a dramatic meal, but I haven't been able to read your message. So I look forward to seeing what that was all about later on. Come on, you. Right, I think this is where people start crawling up behind us. Look at this stuff coming out the wall. Oh, I just heard someone. Was it down below? I can definitely hear something to my right. I don't know whether it's... Oh, someone is attacking me. There we go. I knew he would be there at some point. I've got no idea where he came from. Terrible dinner. Okay. Well, I hope at least the rest of your evening is enjoyable. And maybe I can be a help in that regard. Right, I think that's the last ambush. But what we need to do is drop down there, I believe, and then there is something that we need to attack. Not an enemy, but a thing. Although I can't remember where it is. Let's see. Did I just do all that for nothing? I don't think I did. There's something that unlocks later. I might have made a mistake. I mean, that wouldn't be a surprise, would it, really? Black pine resin, cool. Okay, that is handy, really. The boss of this area really hates fire, like pretty much every boss in the game. Oh god, more of these guys. Let's get some magic back up. There we go, spice. Lots of fresh spice, not much aged spice. That's a shame. Where are we? There we go. Okay, so at least they go down in one hit. That does make this a lot easier. If you end up having to auto or sort of manually aim at them, they can be a real pain as well because they do actually move around quite quickly. Use a lotus. You can see how this area just chips away at your grass as well, because your health just keeps going down and down and down. You know, it's slow, but if you don't keep an eye on it, it's really easy to end up with really low health here. But at least there are significant boardwalks for us to make use of. I'm really trying to think of where the item that I wanted to try and unlock was. So I came from back here. Oh, I tried to roll in the swamp, forgetting that I can't do that. And now I'm poisoned again. Use, right. So was it over there somewhere? That's the way I came from. No, it definitely wasn't. It's got to be further round. Don't poison, don't poison, don't poison. Okay, there we go, fine. I can hear enemies off in this direction, but I think they're ones we've already dealt with. I'm not sure, actually. They haven't said anything yet. I don't know if they're in the chat. Ah, it's these guys. So these guys cause problems. Right, so they're not. You might remember a similar enemy from the cave in World 4. These ones are kind of more plagued versions. And there is an item that they're guarding, which is up there. But I cannot now remember how to get to it. I thought that route that we took previously would take us up there, and that we would be able to knock it down. I think maybe we have to come back from this direction instead. So it's not necessary really. It's a sword and it's pretty good, but it's not going to be all that useful for this character, so it's probably not really worth going for. So maybe the thing is, you see that pile of slugs? They all drop down on you if you go and try and pick the item up. So the item's just there, so you think you've got to just take care of those slugs, and you go over there and go to pick the item up, and they all drop down on top of you, and there's loads of them. So yeah, by going up there first, you can get rid of them. But I can't quite remember how to do it now. I thought it was just back from the area that we already came from. So I'll leave it, and we'll carry on through the level. And then maybe I might go and get it off stream. Like I said, this character isn't actually going to be able to make a huge amount of use of that weapon. So I'll just leave it for now. So now you can see where part of the problem lies. We've got these guys to deal with. Two massive depraved ones. And they're not so bad if you roll around them. And in fact, I'm going to put the... where are we? I'm going to put the... I keep going to call it the rusted iron ring. Sodden ring. There we go. And I'm going to try and draw them towards me. Or I'm going to try and draw at least one of them. And then... Did he just notice me? I'm hoping I can just pull one of them. That seems like he did notice me there. Come on. Surely. If I pull both of them at the same time, I'm going to be annoyed. Come on. Come on, why is he not coming to me? Right, I've locked on, but I don't necessarily... Right, okay, that's the lock on range, fine. Let's see. So will both of them come at me if I do that? No, just him. Okay, fine. No! I just realised I have got a miracle equipped rather than Firestorm. Oh, thank God. That nearly didn't kill him. Right, that was lucky. So I got poisoned again as well. Use the Lotus. Heal up. And we'll try and do that again. So, what am I? Firestorm, then Soul Ray. That's a really annoying order for them to be in. So we'll try and get rid of this guy as well. And then we're not too far away from unlocking the shortcut. Noble's Lotus, yeah, it knows you've probably been dealing with that by this point. So, you there. Oh, this guy's pulled before he has. So this guy's a shaman, or shaman, however you pronounce it. And he'll do some annoying magic to us. But we can kill him before he manages. I didn't need that item. Okay, I thought I was going to get poisoned there. We're fine. We're fine. Right, you. Come here. In fact, I can just run in with this guy because I don't need to pull him back to where we already are. So, let's wait for him to do one big swing. Or while I was planning on avoiding the big swing, but apparently not. Okay, thank God for that. I thought that hadn't killed him. Right, okay, we're good. We're good. Once we get to the boss of this area, we're fine. It's easy. Ah, it's going up that way that gets the... Right, okay. I'll do that and come... I'll unlock the shortcut and we'll come back. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, I say that like unlocking the shortcut's going to be really easy, but there's still actually quite a bit of the level to do before we manage to get there. So we've got this lady again. Try not to hit her. There we go.
Hey, I know you to buy something.
She's handy in this area because obviously with the kind of stuff that we're coming in contact with, Lotus is really helpful. Her weapons are not really that handy. None of the armour that she sells is particularly great either. So
Nothing for you, wretched penny pincher.
alright, well I'll just stab you in the head if you carry on. In fact, I might need to kill her later on. That might be something that we have to do as part of a quest. So yeah, she better shut up, otherwise she will definitely be on my list. Right, there should be plenty of enemies around here. I don't know how easily they're gonna... There's one. Oh! I am so stupid. I can't believe I just wasted all that magic using Firestorm for no reason. That was just not paying attention again. I hope I didn't just kill that merchant. No, she's there. She's fine. She's horrible, but we might need her. Oh, I've just wasted all that magic and now I need to use all this spice again. Well, live and learn, I guess. Right, there's one over there. There's one up there. They're not too bad to deal with as long as we take them kind of one or two at a time. Or four at a time, apparently. Fine. Oh, these three. Yeah, oh, there we go. Okay. It worked out fine. There's one in there as well. There's one coming from up there. They're everywhere. They're very irritating. They're only the enemies that we've faced before that haven't been too bad up to this point, but because there are swarms of them, it can feel a bit unfair at times. So if he's there, let's see if we can chip off some of his health before he gets to us. There we go. Can't remember what that item is. There's an enemy there. He's there. He's kind of stuck in the wall. Fine. See, they are really easy to kill. There's just a lot of them. I can't remember how to get round there. Where are they going to come and try and attack me from? From below. Hello? Oh, hello. I'm sure I just heard one of them coming round here. The only problem is I don't want to just sort of run away and leave him, because that's how you end up getting stabbed in the back. I can't remember how to get in there to pick up that item either. I could definitely hear one of them down there. Fine, we'll risk being stabbed in the back. This way, is it? If you can clear out this area, then it's fine. You can just run around and, you know, collect lots of items. There is a lot here to pick up. But it's just... Look, that one there you go. They're just hiding in every nook and cranny, ready to kind of leap out. See, here's another one. And the thing is, as well, you know, if you come through this level, you probably aren't aware that there's a shortcut by this point. Or you might assume that there is, but not know where it is. And you haven't found it yet. So you've got to come through here, deal with all of these really annoying enemies. And also be wary that there's probably a shortcut somewhere to find. And you are probably worried about dying, which is sensible. I really need to get rid of some items. I've got too many with me. I need to send some back to my inventory. Okay, I think we're safe for the minute, so let's have a look at what I can get rid of. Definitely don't need these. And they are quite heavy. Rings don't weigh anything, don't need a broken sword. Oh, I've got Storm Ruler with me, that's why. That weighs a ton. War Scythe, no idea why I've got that with me. Okay, so that's taken loads off. Absolutely no idea why. I must have picked those things up and not realised. I must have been farming souls at the end of... between streams as well. That's probably why I had Storm Ruler. I think there are only a couple more coming through here before we get to the shortcut. So that's the positive. We've got this shaman. He's not too bad, actually. Oh, I keep pushing enemies. If you press forward and R1, it pushes instead of... Oh, I don't want to go in there. That's Poison Cloud. Nope, too late. Poisoned. I don't want to go over here too far either, because there's some fairly big enemies around there. Where is he? I don't think he's de-aggroed. But I... Oh, there he is. I don't think the poison effect wears off either, though. There we go. I know that there is one of the shamans that you can pick up their armor from, which looks quite cool. I'm going to swap my spice with that lotus because I'm getting poisoned too often. Right, so back here, this is the path right back round to the beginning of the level, which takes us to the shortcut. That, I think, is the shaman's clothes. It's either that or that guy drops them. So I don't think he actually pays attention to you until you attack him. Ah, forgot these were here as well. Easy to get taken out by those. 3 giant depraved ones down there. Four, or is it 4? I think. Yeah, 4 of them at once. Lots of goodies on there, but taking them on is obviously quite a risk. And it is really easy to fall off this section as well, and coming all this way to get to the shortcut and then falling off and having to go all the way back round again can just be heartbreaking. For a shortcut, it is actually a lot further round than you might think, but it does cut out so many enemies that you would have to deal with. I think these two are the last two to deal with through here. Okay. Oh, crystal lizard. Forget that he's hit. Faint stone, okay, well, it wasn't even worth killing it because I don't need faint stone at all. But here we go. Thank God for that. Yeah, enemies mean prizes. Definitely. That, I can't remember what that is. We've got all of the items that we need from this area. I'm 99% sure. So, now what we can do is kind of... We've unlocked the shortcut, we can explore around a little bit more, pick up some different bits and pieces. So, was that there before? Did I just forget to pick that up? Or was that the enemy that I killed? Oh no, this would have been one of the mosquitoes. Yeah, marrow stone, I think they dropped that. So now we can go back, have a look at some of the items that we can get hold of, and then if we die, at least we haven't got to take on the swamp and, you know, some of the more irritating enemies, because we've just got to come through here again. But I'm not going to die, I say with confidence. We'll be fine. This guy is... I'm going to go down here. I think he's probably worth killing. Yeah, he spotted me. There we go. Just as he was about to cast. Yeah, so there we go. Shaman's Garb. I don't think it's better than what we've currently got on. What am I wearing currently? Executioner's gear. So I think... Let's see. It's got lower general resistance and lower fire, and the same for magic. It weighs a lot less, though. Yeah, it's not really worth putting on, I don't think. What about the legs? They're kind of the same. It's probably worth keeping on what I've got already. But you see, the thing is, if you do want to come and drop down here to pick this up, then you've got to go back through and through all the crap. So that's the irritating thing about it. So, and I don't know if we can do this without getting poisoned. Yes, okay, good. That worked out nicely. So, look, we came through this way, and this guy didn't aggro. We literally ran through here. That's what I mean by them being all hidden away in these kind of bits. So, we are really, really close to the boss room now. And probably the worst boss in the game. Very easy, kind of cool design, but overall really disappointing as a boss. So, loads of stuff over there, but again, some big annoying enemies. I think there are a couple more of the smaller guys through here. Yeah, there we go. Not sure what he's guarding. Oh! I heard him before I saw him. Soul, okay. Fine, fair enough. And I think this right here is the boss. Yes, it is. So, I'm going to equip Firestorm. I'll try and beat him without using Firestorm. He's, like I say, is a fairly easy boss. What I will do, actually... I think he can poison us. I'm going to swap the Crescent Moon Grass for... Where is it? Black Pine Resin. Strong Flames. So, this enemy is really weak to flame. So, I'll use it straight away. Oh, I can't because my weapon's already enchanted. Never mind. So I can't use... You can't use an enchantment on an enchanted weapon, I think. I think I'm right in saying that. It won't let me use it on the weapon anyway. Never mind. Right, it should be fairly easy. So it's the Dirty Colossus, who I think the lore with him is that it's just basically all of the evilness of this area has ended up forming a kind of soul. You can see I'm doing a fair amount of damage to it. Oh, that's the only thing. If he does that, you need to get back. But his attacks are really easy to avoid. He's easy to stay away from. And especially if you can get behind him, you can't use melee attacks. He will gradually take health off through poison damage though. But you can see if you get him behind him, it's fairly easy to chip away. But yeah, get away if he does that. Big blast of poison. He can't hit you with his cannon arm thing if you're behind him as well. You just stay behind him, he has a really hard time getting hold of you. There you go, really easy. If we'd attacked him with any kind of fire, he would have gone down in seconds as well. So that's always a good tactic for him. Just blast him with fire. One thing that is to be noted in here though, is that this pit here, I don't think it's poison. It might be, but if you fall in it, it can be quite hard to get out again. So don't fall in, because then he'll just he'll take advantage. I'm going to have to go in to get this item anyway. But you have to hop out, and sometimes that can take a little bit of time where you can get a bit stuck. And if he gets you while you're in there, then you can end up in trouble. So, eroded demon soul from that. Now, the next boss is quite a sad one. It's a really good one in terms of lore, but it is quite sad. So what we're going to do first of all, as is tradition, go back to the Nexus, throw ourselves off the top, so we're back into soul form. Can we level up? Should have enough. 23,000 required. Oh, we can get 2 levels, okay. My faith does need improving. I'll go 1 vitality and 1 faith. Okay, there we go. 1,000 souls. If I lose that, then I'm not going to be sad about it. So the next boss is quite sad. It's also got a really good boss intro as well. One of the ones that I like most in the game, I think. And there are 2 ways to fight it. One way feels a bit sort of cheap and cheesy. The other way is quote-unquote the proper way to fight it, but it's harder, essentially. But I'm going to try and do it that way. You get a trophy for fighting it the way that feels a bit unfair and cheap. But I've already got it, so there's no point in doing it again. I will show how we do it though. Thought I was going to fall off the edge there. And it's really easy to get to, like a lot of the areas. The boss room for this one is immediately after the boss room that we've just been in. So literally all we need to do is walk down here and it's the next boss room. I hate how slow they are to climb down ladders in this game. Hey, Chris is here. Well, the really good thing, Chris, is that you have just missed how to make it effectively through the hardest area in the game. So you get to experience that area for yourself unspoiled and figure it out. So, let's see. yeah, the cutscene, I really like the cutscene, so I'll let it play.
Go forth, Galvin. May you be unharmed.
So, the boss is actually Maiden Estrella. She is the demon. And the lore on her is that she was a priestess, and she came to the Valley of Defilement to try and cure the people that were here. And she realised that she couldn't, and she realised the truth that there isn't a god. The god that she believed in doesn't really exist, and that's why the people of this place have been allowed to suffer so much. And she decided to accept a demon soul in order to try and reduce the amount of suffering that they're going through. So, she's the boss, but you're actually supposed to fight Garl Vinland. But if you come over here, you can snipe her with arrows. So you can see that glowing thing there, that's her holding her demon soul. And you can actually snipe her with arrows from afar if you stand on this ledge. That is not quote-unquote the proper way to do the fight, though. You're supposed to fight Garl Vinland, who is her loyal protector, and has stayed here with her in order to try and look after her, basically. So we'll fight him. And I'll try and do... And the best way to do it is to parry him. He does a huge amount of poise damage. He's supposed to be stood here. Hello? Garl Vinland. He literally stands right on this spot. Has the game bugged? He's down there. Oh, he's not supposed... Oh, okay. I think it's because I've got the thief ring on. Oh, no, I don't have the thief ring on. Why is he down there? Is he normally that... Oh, I swear he stands up here. Maybe you have to bait him up here, though. No, I've got the sodden ring on. Okay, I've got no idea what's going on here. Let's see. What ring might help? This feels quite cheap. I'm just stood here going through my rings as he's stood there waiting for me. I don't think any of these are actually going to do us that much, really. No, not really. So, yeah, come up here, please, then. We'll try and bait him up here. I think it's that he won't go past a certain point. So if I... Look, come on. So if I can get him up here, because it's going to be hard. Okay, fine. Fine then, just attack me. Oh, I got... Oh no, it was a half parry. That didn't count as a full parry. Okay, come on. No. You can see he takes quite a chunk of health as well. So, yeah, that's the proper way of doing this, is to parry him and get the ripostes. But it's the timing can be quite hard, as you can see. So I don't want to I don't want to just firestorm him. That would feel Ooh, okay, I thought I had it then as well, but I didn't. Come on. Because that feels, again, quite a cheap way of winning the fight. Come on, back here. Ooh, okay. The good thing is, it doesn't take any time to come back to this fight, so we can just do this over and over again. So yeah, prepare for the next hour of the stream to be me going back and forth and just getting absolutely bonked on the head by Garl Vinland over and over again. No, if it does get boring, I will just firestorm him. It's not going to be particularly entertaining to watch me just get battered for an hour. Although, you know, having said that, maybe people like seeing me suffer. The good thing is the cutscene doesn't play again, so we haven't got to watch that over and over again. I was sure that he was supposed to just be stood further up here. I'm sure I've seen other people play, and he's just waiting. Yeah, okay, right. So you have to die to him once then. I think maybe that's how it is. He won't come further forward than that point. I think I was too late with that one. It's just about getting the timing. That was too early for sure. That was definitely... I knew that as soon as I swung. Yes, there we go. Oh, and I'm taking off just under half of his health. So that's good. I'll back up, let him reset his position. Yes! Okay, you've got to be careful because I know that if he drops below a certain amount of health, he will heal. Oh my god, I cannot believe I've done that. Yes! I can't believe I've done this. And you get his armor, which is great. You get his big, massive armor. Get my souls back. Cool. And now if we go to Maiden Estrella, actually what I'm going to do is this time I will put the Plague Resistance ring on. Because she does plague you. So, down here you get plagued. There we go. And it kills you really fast, plague. But you'll see now, if you talk to her.
You killed him, didn't you? Very well. I can no longer resist you. Do as you like. Take your precious demon soul.
And she kills herself. So now what we need to do is touch this and make sure we don't die. So if we go back to the Rotting Haven for a second. So that resets us, and one thing I do want to make sure of, we're probably going to be okay. If we go back in there now, we've got some NPCs to talk to basically now. So what I'm going to do is, again, go back to the Nexus, get back into soul form, and we're going to go and talk to some NPCs. So that was Garl Vinland that we just had to fight, and we can actually find one of his relatives in the swamp now. I think we could have... I think you need to be in pure white world tendency for that to happen. And now if we check, we should... Yeah, so on the far right you can see Archstone of the Chieftain, all lit up and sparkly. So... now that we're in pure white world tendency, yeah, she was easy. So don't be fooled though, because I genuinely cannot believe that I managed to parry Garl Vinland 3 times in a row like that. That's normally like the big thing that people have a problem with in that boss fight, is parrying Garl Vinland. So it is the best way to fight him, is to parry him, like in terms of the creating openings and things like that. But it is hard. You know, you can try and just swing at him, but he's got huge amounts of poise, and his shield will just absorb all of your damage. So it's kind of impossible to do it that way. But yeah, she if you try and go around Garl Vinland and attack her, she casts Wrath of God, which is one of the most powerful miracle, probably the most powerful miracle, and does massive amounts of damage as well. So you can't, it's difficult to even just get around him and try and take her out that way. So let's see again. I'll try and level. Definitely want more vitality again, and I need 25,000. I've only got 16. Okay, fine. We'll use that. That's fine. So now that we have her soul as well, which is the Pure Blood Demon Soul, If you remember last week, I said I've got a little list here of all my required trophies and things like that. You can use her soul to get some miracles or some spells. So we want to go to Frake, I think. No, Uria, to get a spell from her. Yeah. So let's go and speak to Uria. What we also got from Estrella as well is a ring, which is... Let's have a look. Where is it? We should have gotten a ring, unless I just skipped past it. I think we should have got the Ring of Sincere Prayer. Maybe I need to go back to pick it up from where she was, though. Okay. That should have been there. Hopefully that's not glitched. Or maybe I'm just mistaken of where I can pick it up. You can do it. Yeah, you'll manage. To be honest, that whole world, World 5, is probably the world with the biggest case of that weird discrepancy between difficult world, easy boss. I think it's probably the world that people have the most problems with in terms of getting through the levels, and then finding the bosses really easy. Fire for any of the bosses in that world it just makes them really easy. Okay, relief. We are never going to use this. It heals another character when you touch them. I'm not going to be doing any PvP, and I don't think there are any NPCs that I'll want to heal. Let's see. Am I being mistaken as to where that... I really want to know what I've done wrong there. Kill Estrella, Ring of Sincere Prayer. Maybe I wrote it down wrong. Maybe I read the wrong thing. Let's have him repair everything. Excellent.
You come back alive.
Have we got anything that we want to offload to Thomas? Anything heavy? Yes.
Oh, I was worried sick.
Just got some stones for you, Thomas. I think everything else... Oh, actually, if we're not going to be using the Shaman's Garb, then we might as well give that to him.
We are indebted to you.
There we go. Right, so yeah, what we want to do now is go back and have a chat with one of Garl Vinland's relatives. So let me think, what's the best place to go to for that? I could take the shortcut through the Swamp of Sorrow. Yeah, that probably is the best way. Don't need the Ring of Plague Resistance on anymore. That is a waste of a ring. Oh, I did. I'm being completely stupid. The Ring of Sincere Prayer, I did pick it up. Raises miracle power and casting time. So you cast miracles quicker, makes your miracles better. I completely skipped past it because I saw the blue on the ring and thought it was the Ring of Longevity. So yeah, we did get the ring, so that's great. So how many rings do we need now? Picked up 1, 2, 3 so far in this stream. We need the Eternal Warrior. Devout Prayer, that's 2. Yeah, there are literally only 2 rings that we need now. And I think... Sorry, 3 rings. And I think we should get all of them today. So I should get the King of the Rings trophy today, which is pretty cool. So Thief Ring, I will keep on. So yeah, we'll get to see that trophy pop at the top of the screen, hopefully, at some point. That would be pretty cool. So, am I running the right way? Yeah, I am. So now we get to take the shortcut back, which is so much easier. What I might do... oh no, I'm hoping that we will finish this playthrough today. I was going to say what I might do is go in between streams, go and pick up all the items that I missed. which are the kind of inconsequential items like soul items and things like that. But I'm hoping that we'll finish this playthrough, beat the final boss today. So yeah, I won't have time to do that if things go according to plan. If I don't manage to get that done today, then maybe I'll do that. I'll come back through here and pick bits and pieces up, because why not? Right, coming through here, mustn't forget the stupid mosquitoes. There they are. Although, apparently I'm a bit far away. Come on, lock on, there we go. Oh, then my spell just hits the wall, great. They're not noticing me until really late, because I've got the thief ring on, so that's cool. So we could drop the world tendency down to black, because there's a red phantom that appears and has a really cool weapon. But that would take some time and would be quite irritating to do. So I probably won't. But I will tell you what the weapon is when we get to the character that drops it. Does this... Okay. So this shaman that we fought here doesn't respawn. That's interesting. I didn't know that. So now we want to go backwards through this level, which is going to be just as annoying as going forwards through it. I'm going to take the thief ring off because we actually want the enemies to notice us, because if they don't, then they could end up stabbing us in the back, and that's not what we want. Jump, there we go. So yeah, you come on then. Oh, he's walking away. Oh, he poisoned me. Oh, that's so annoying. You can see how you'd easily get swarmed here by these enemies though. Right. That's really annoying. He won't attack unless I go in there. Oh, I've got them equipped, never mind. Noble's Lotus, there we go. So yeah, you can see how it's easy to get swarmed coming through this area. I mean, fortunately my vitality is high, probably at an appropriate level for this area as well, so I'm not getting too badly beaten up by them. But yeah, it can be really irritating. Although they really don't seem to notice you until you're right next to them. I haven't even got the thief ring on, and they're not picking me up, which is handy. Oh, okay, he's followed us all the way. He's from way back there, so he followed us all the way through. Obviously eager to get a sword in the back. Oh, come on. That's so irritating. I'm going to need to go and buy some grass off patches or something before we move on to the final area. Because I definitely don't have enough. Any more down here? There's one. This guy's going to get confused and not get through the wall. Right, who's left? Don't think there are any more that have aggroed here. Don't appear to be. Right, let's go then. See the horrible old woman. We still don't have anything that we want to buy from you, so see you later. Right, these big old enemies again. I don't know where they are. Are they going to come after me? They're on the left. Okay. You would think, considering how much I complain about this area, that I might know my way through it by now. Okay, they're there. I think I could sneak around them. Which I'd rather do. Oh! He's followed us. See, that's why you don't leave enemies. Because they will find you and kill you. So I've got the Sodden Ring on. I don't have the Thief Ring on. But... let's see. I've got some Noble's Lotus. I'm going to try and walk around them, which I already think has failed because I think he just turned around and looked at me. I think we might be okay. Once you get past a certain point, they won't aggro. Yeah, okay, I think we're fine. Okay, good. Like, I mean, I could just firestorm them, but I just hate them. They're just so irritating to deal with. But now we are home free to the NPC that we want to talk to. My health bar is the red one in the top left. Magic is the blue, and stamina is the green. Although we are going to have to kill these lot again. Right, I can't remember where she is. She's on one of the islands that's back here. That's not her, that's an item. I think she's over there. So we are going to have to run through the crap again. Yeah, that's her. So, this is Celine Vinland. She is Garl Vinland's sister, who we just killed. She doesn't know that, though.
Why? You are one of the sane ones, are you not? I am Selen of the West. I seek my brother Garl Vinland, the knight who accompanied Saint Estraya on her travels.
Oh dear. Well, I hope you find him.
They settled here.
Maybe. Who can tell?
If you happen to see my younger brother, please tell me.
I certainly will.
I must share with him the last words of our father.
Well, I'm sure he will be pleased to know whatever his last words were.
I heard an unflattering rumor about Saint Estraya.
Oh, did you, by golly? What was that?
It was that herb peddler.
Gossiping down here.
She believes that Estraya is herself a demon.
No.
She has no reason to lie. But surely she must be mistaken.
No, that could never be true. Anything else interesting to say?
I find something odd about this place.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
It brims with grime, but at once feels strangely pure.
I wonder who could be responsible for that. Anything else? No? Okay. So, yeah, she wants to speak to her brother. Didn't notice the ones at the top, looking at the two red bars at the bottom left. Yeah, that is my weapon condition. So you can see when I equip this one, there's a little bit taken off it, and that's because I've used this quite a lot. Whereas this one, my, what do they call it, catalyst, they don't really tend to go down. They don't tend to lose condition, whereas your weapons will. Some of them will decrease faster than others as well. So what I'm going to do is evacuate. Oh, sorry, I nearly hit you then. Because we actually want to go back to that final area where we killed Garl Vinland, Maiden Estraya. Estraya? Selen Vinland said Estraya? I don't know. So we're going to go back to that final bit because there is something that we need to collect and to give to her. We'll go through the Rotting Haven. So, now that we have spoken to her, and now that we've killed Vinland and Estraya, there will be someone else in here. Let's see if we can see it from up here. There we go. So there's a Black Phantom version of Garl Vinland that has appeared here. Now all we want is the item that it's carrying, so I'm not going to mess around with it like I did with the proper Garl Vinland. I'm just going to Firestorm it. Providing I can actually get Firestorm in. We'll see. Wow. Okay. He doesn't want to play. How do you know what and where to go? Is it all NPR? You have to figure it out if you've never played the game, but I know kind of how to get through all of the areas now. Oh, crap, I didn't have my catalyst equipped. Wow, that took nothing off him. How is that possible? Wow, okay, let's see if I can do this again. Whoa, he's really resistant. How is he to other kinds of magic? Let's see. Well, he's guarding at the minute, so that's not going to tell me much, but... Whoa, okay. This is going to be difficult. You ask me when how you know where to get through. Yeah, it's literally just because I already know where things are and how to do them, so... Whoa, he is so strong. Okay, this might take some time. Let's see if I can parry him again then. I'm getting quite good at this actually. I want to try Firestorm again. Is it going to work? I don't know why it took barely anything. Oh god, okay, that overhead smash. There's not a lot I can do about that. I need to get away from it if he's gonna... Yeah, see, it's not doing a huge amount to him, is it? And it takes up a lot of my magic. Let's get rid of black pine resin while he stands there just staring at us. And get the age spice on. He's not facing me there, actually. I wonder if... Oh, I shouldn't have said anything, should I? Oh, right. Do I try and parry him again? Okay, I actually think maybe I've got the timing of that down now, because that felt a lot easier that time again. Oh, he caught me. Yeah, I've not got a lot of grass here, and I could do with some. Oh, I didn't have enough magic. I forgot to up my magic. This is the biggest enemy in this game, is just not paying attention to what you're doing. You gonna do anything? That isn't worth it. I'm not gonna bother anymore. It's not worth even trying to... Ooh, I timed that badly. Right, that's my last half moon grass. Ooh, this is not going very well, is it? I don't want to leave myself with tiny amounts of health off, because crap, I just wasted an entire grass. Okay. Yes, there we go. Right, so maybe 2 more of those, and that should be enough. We really want the thing that he has, though. Right, can I go 3 in a row again like I did with the proper Garl Vinland? Yes! Oh no, he's still got a little bit of health! There we go. That 5 health that he had remaining. Okay, thank God, because that's a pain of a fight, right? And he should now have dropped an item. Right, I'm not going to pick it up because we need it. So I'm going to send some other stuff back to Thomas that we don't need. What have I even got? How am I so... Oh, it's all of his armour. Right. Yeah, we need that Vinland crest. So, yeah, we got his armour when we killed the real version. We got Brammed his big massive sword when we killed the phantom version of him. And we also got the Vinland crest. So we got like a family crest kind of item. And we now have to go and show that to Selene Vinland. And she'll know that he's dead. She won't know that we've killed him. But she'll be able to go home at least. These things here You can see them, they're horrible, they're plague babies. And they are the most damaging enemy in the game. If you get in the midst of them, they will destroy you in like 2 seconds. And there's lots of items through there. They're pretty good items. They're not ones that we need for any of the trophies, so that's fine. But if you want to pick them up, you have to deal with these, and they are so difficult. They're really, really irritating. So we need to go back to the Nexus. There's no point in me going to the thing over there, because I'm just going to get plagued. So I'll evacuate. So we'll go back to Selene Vinland, give her that item, and then there's one more thing that we need to do in World 5, and then we're going to move back onto World 1 again. What did I do last time? I went, was it Rottinghaven, and then I went backwards? No, I went Swamp of Sorrow, didn't I? So yeah, we'll do this, then we need to go and collect a weapon, which you can only get on Pure White World Tendency. And that is in World 5-1. Although I might start here again and go backwards to collect it. That might be the easiest way. And then, yeah, then that's this world done with completely. Thank God, because I still hate it. It is a bit of a trek to get back to Selene Vinland every time. It's quite annoying having to run through. But this is the only other time we go. Oh no, I cast a miracle by mistake. I forgot I had my talisman instead of my shield. So now I've got a healing miracle cast. Well, that's fine, because I have lost some health now. I keep pushing enemies as well. So, actually, I haven't used this spell before, so let's see how good it is. It regenerates fairly quickly. That's, yeah, it's worth having, I suppose. Not going to bother with the crystal lizard. Don't need the item it drops. Oh, I forgot about him. And where are they? There's mosquitoes here again, isn't there? What I'm actually going to do, I'm not going to bother using magic to fight them, because it's just a waste of my magic, whereas arrows, they cost so little that I might as well use them instead. How bad is that on him? Nothing. Wow, okay. I don't have that much strength, which is the main thing that determines how good you are with a bow, so not bad for the mosquitoes, but for anything else it's not going to do a huge amount of damage for this character. Did I put my fingers on that? No, my brain just doesn't pay attention to things. This is a problem, is when you feel comfortable with a game like this, you get to a point where you're like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing, you know, I know what to do, and you just rush through bits. And so I don't even know what rings I've got on now. Okay, Sodden Ring, fine. Oh, there's another one. Like, yeah, I didn't even know what ring I had on then. It's just because I'm running through like, oh yeah, everything's fine, I know what I'm doing. And I'm just not paying attention to what's actually going on. So now we've got to run back through here and kill all of these douchebags again. And try and do it without getting poisoned, because every one of them has got the potential to poison us if they get one hit in. He's there. I think there should be one running down to meet us from the top. There's one. This just becomes tedious after a while. Even though they are so easy to kill. Oh, okay, he just crawled out of the ground. Nice. Anything else? I can't remember how to get to this item. I'm pretty sure we can't, like, destroy anything to get through to it. I don't know if maybe we just have to roll over there? But I don't even know what the item is, so I don't know whether it's worth going for. 2 in here, is it? Just that one. I think that's most of them that are going to be annoying. Although there was that one that came, like, ran through out of nowhere last time, wasn't there? And stabbed us in the back. Let's see. This barely does any damage. But I've got loads of arrows in there. Oh, there's one there. Hello. Has he noticed? Doesn't seem particularly bothered about the arrows, does he? Am I hitting that post? What's going on? There we go. He's there. See, this is the problem. I don't want to carry on because they might come after us later and end up causing a stupid death. Right, there we go. So I don't know where any more might be, but now at least I can try and roll through here and pick that up. Is it this? No. Try rolling. Yeah, I thought that might be it. Yeah, oh, okay, there we go. It's grass jelly. Yay, I don't need that at all. Let's get this thing. Rotten arrows, I mean, they can be useful if you're using a build that uses a bow a lot, but not for us. Again, I can hear enemies attacking things. Attacking walls and stuff. Where did that noise come from? I genuinely have no idea where it's... Like, I'm just going to carry on, and if it stabs me in the back, it stabs me in the back. Here we go. Horrible woman again. Actually, do you sell grass? Yes. 1,000? No, I'll get it off patches. Sorry, I need to go. There's something attacking me. Sorry about that. I hope your child survives. Right, so, last time... Just having a look around. Last time I just walked slowly to the left, didn't I? And we were fine. Those enemies didn't aggro. I'm pretty sure there was just something behind me that I missed. Oh, it's him. Right, I don't think the big ones have come after us, so that's okay. Yep, they're both still over there. He apparently is going to follow us all this way. I mean, I'm up for it, guy, if you're going to come all the way over here. Taking your time about it, though. No, de-aggroed. Wasn't worth it, apparently. Oh, I'm in the stuff. Get out. Right, there we go. Oh, Selena, but yeah, I hope you appreciate this. Making me do all this trekking. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. I honestly, I swear I've played this game before. I know it doesn't look like it. I actually want to finish this. I'm enjoying streaming this, actually. But because I only really have the time to stream 2 nights a week, I would like to finish this playthrough so I can stream something else. Like, I'm enjoying it, but I think, you know, having this at least 1 night a week, it's not leaving much option for anything else. Hello. Your brother's dead.
I find something odd about this place.
Oh my god.
It brims with grime.
I am
It
so
once
annoyed.
feels strangely pure.
I'm so annoyed. I I didn't bring back the item that we needed to give to her. I went back to the Nexus to pick it up and didn't bring it back. I'm just I I can't believe I'm so annoyed. Uh, so I need to go back to the Nexus and do that all over again, which is really cool. Okay, see what I mean, Ryan? You see what I mean with just not paying attention to what you're doing? It's just the easiest way to completely screw up everything you're doing in this game. Even if you know what you're doing, if you're not paying attention, then you are going to end up really annoying yourself.
I was worried sick.
Right. Give me the thing. Items. Was it go down as a key item? Don't need that. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Storage box. There it is. Vinland crest. Small, intricately decorated Vinland family crest. Tree. Okay.
We are indebted to you.
Right, what I actually think I'm going to try and do this time is I genuinely think it might just be quicker to go through the front way without taking the shortcut, because Selene is closer to the start of the level, so even though the shortcut means that in the long run you encounter fewer enemies, I think at this point it's not worth it. So I'm just going to go through forwards, and I think that'll be quicker. And then I promise, oh no, there's still one more thing. There's still that weapon I need to go and pick up, which for some reason I don't even think it's that good of a weapon. I've never picked it up before, but for some reason there's a trophy for getting it, so it best be good. Go away. I realise I'm being angry at NPCs despite the fact that this idiocy is completely my fault, not theirs. But yeah, they are horrible little creatures, so they are getting it taken out on them. Give me that. Right, so we'll go all the way around the back again, just because we know it's easy to avoid those enemies that way. I'm not going to bother getting rid of the poison effect until we get further round as well. Oh, I've had a really good day today. You wouldn't think it from how much little attention I'm paying to things. Maybe that's why. Right, you guys are all very easy. Did not mean to take that then, but I suppose it makes sense to do so. Right, so what I'll actually do instead is I keep the Sodden Ring on and also put the Thief Ring on. And then heal a tiny bit. And then we'll come through here somewhat. And then walk to try and avoid the ire of this guy. That sounds like something else has spotted us. Oh god, I hope knocking that thing down didn't make him come after me. No, we're okay. Okay, fine. So, Noble's Lotus again, and then we can drop... And she's right there, so actually, yeah, this probably was the best way of doing it. This would have been quicker originally. Hello! This is the last time we will meet, rest assured.
That crest. A Vinland heirloom meant for my younger brother.
Yeah, I robbed off his corpse.
So, My brother and Astraea have both strayed from the path of God.
You don't know that. They could have just been killed by something.
Poor souls. Perhaps their hearts were too pure.
Yeah, perhaps. Something just died and I got the souls for it.
Traveling warrior. I hesitate to ask, but can you part with that crest?
Yeah, no worries.
Garl has strayed from the path of righteousness, but I wish to have the heirloom in honor of our Vinland blood.
Your mouth moves
I
around
shall
a
reward
lot when
in
you speak.
kind.
Yes.
Thank you, kind warrior.
You're very welcome.
As Garl's sister, I express my deepest thanks for your honoring of his name.
I would never dream of doing anything
Please
else,
accept
especially
this as
after
thanks.
having killed him.
Perhaps you will have use for it, as he now does not. May you receive God's blessing,
Oh, keep it in church.
Umbasa.
There we go. Ring of Devout Prayer. That is... I can't remember what that does, actually. Let's see. Quite a plain looking one. Increases miracle memory capacity. There we go. So I can have more miracles equipped at any one time. So that's it. We don't need to be here anymore. I'll go back to the Nexus. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That was not particularly entertaining, I must imagine. But we've dealt with it. So, got everything I need now, pretty much. Now we need to go back to the start of World 2, and we're going to go back on ourselves. What I'm actually going to do first is level up. Where is she? There she is.
Thou seekest the
Yeah.
then touch the deep soul of the
We've
man,
heard it before.
key to life's ether.
Mm,
Soul of the lost,
yeah, that'll do.
drawn from its
And then what do I need? 26,000.
vest.
So I'll...
Art thou finished?
Yeah, good.
May thy
I'll eat some souls. And then we'll get one more level. Was that enough? No.
thou then touch the soul of the mind, key to life's
Let's see.
soul of the lost,
I don't know what to go for. I don't think I need to go any higher with intelligence. I probably want to get faith up to about 30, but
so the world might be mended.
I kind of also... I want vitality higher as well. I'm going to go vitality.
Art thou, may thy strength.
Okay, where next? Yeah, we're going to go here and then go backwards from here. So, up. Out of the Leechmonger's den. I'm going to need magic, so I'll put that back on. Oh, and I don't have the cling ring back on. Thief ring. Do I need that on? Well, for starters, I definitely don't need the sodden ring on. Where is our favourite ring? Cling ring. I don't really know what is going to be better than the thief ring, so I might as well keep it on. Up, up, up we go. Till we find the stair. And then at the top of the stair, we find her. Except this time we don't find her. We find some little goblin men. Maybe would have been a bit too on the nose to have the spider boss at the top of a massive staircase. Not sure the Tolkien estate would have gone for that. Cannot remember what enemies there are coming backwards through this area. Big guy! Very, very big guy. Hello. Okay, so that's what's here. Come on then, down here. Have some of that. Small guy. Yeah, come on then. You're nothing at this point, buddy. So I think we've got another big guy to take care of. Actually, that's what ring I should put on. It's very, very slow, but I'll put on the fragrant ring. I haven't got to waste my magic. There's no poison here as well, so I might as well put 2 lots of spice on. There we go. So, you can see it there. You see there across the way? That ladder wasn't there before, because it has to be pure white world tendency for that ladder to be there. Come on. Haven't got time for you. And your nonsense. Well, apparently I have, because I'm just letting you set me on fire. You can't get through it. Let me see if I can help. I'm gonna have to attack this thing. They can explode and poison you though, so you've got to be careful. So pretty sure there's another big guy down here. Yes. Pretty sure he can't follow me up here. Apparently he can. Let's see if I can bait him onto the bridge. If I can, he's not going to be able to get around me, so that's fine. Oh, is he stuck there? I think he is. Oh! Okay, apparently not stuck. Come on then. No, not stuck. Right, just the small guys now. Oh, you bunch of absolute turds. No. Oh, heal. I don't think I've got Widow's Lotus equipped. See, Ryan? Just being clumsy and not paying attention. Oh no, I've got my I've got my catalyst equipped instead of my sword. Okay, there we go. So that's all of them. Let's get some Noble's Lotus on. Oh, I'm not going to get poisoned in this area. I'm getting cocky thinking that I'm just going to avoid being hit by all of these enemies when clearly that's not something I'm capable of. Right. Here's the ladder. So now we go up here. And I believe there are 3 of the big enemies. So... Oh, bless his heart, he tried. Does he climb back up? That was hilarious. I don't think he can climb ladders. Can he? Nope, doesn't appear so. Well, you know, you gave it your best shot, mate. That lunge was brilliant. An attempt was made. Right, is that a big guy? No. Pretty sure there are no big guys in here. There are a couple of these though. He absolutely rizzed it, you're right. I feel like, in terms of his goal anyway, his intentions were good. He just did a very bad job of it. Oh, he can come through here. Oh wow, I take lots of health off these guys now. They're not so scary when you're a high level. Come on, guy. You used to be able to fling their corpses around in the original version of the game on the PS3, and it was really funny. But they've kind of stopped that ragdoll physics with this one. So I'm pretty sure there are 3 of them up here. And obviously, even if you're feeling, you know, like they're um, not too bad anymore, you don't really want to take them on too much. Not 3 of them anyway. So let's see if I can kite them out. Can I just get one of them to come after me? What about you? Surely he spotted me. Yeah. Right, come on then, swing. Right. Which of these is closer? I'm hoping I don't aggro both of them at the same time. What if I use Soul Ray on him? Will that make him come towards me? Yes. No. Although, to be fair... Oh, for goodness sake. That took quite a bit of his health off, so... Come on. Fine, one more. These guys are actually not too bad now. They're a lot weaker than the ones in the second level. There we go. Right, are we ready for a trophy to go? There we go. So, cannot for the life of me remember what the deal with this weapon is. I assume it's good. I'm not strong enough to use it. Istarel. What's the lore on it? Does it give us anything? A short spear of hard oak. Covered with engravings, this spear is one of the few remaining relics of God. Okay, so it's a church weapon. Once belonged to the Holy Knight Rizaya. The divine nature of the spear increases his wielder's resistance to plague and poison. So I suppose if you've got that on then and you go through the rest of the world, although you can't actually open this passage until you've killed all the bosses, so I don't know how you would do that. But yeah, that's what we needed. We've got that for a trophy. We seriously have dropped down on the amount of trophies that we've got to collect now, so that's cool. So the next thing is to get the hell out of here. And we are going to go to World 1. We're going to beat the second last boss there. And then the only thing after that... Rizaya is your sister. I don't know if this Rizaya is male or female, to be fair, so I've got no idea what... Right, what do we need? To get through this world is quite irritating. The boss shouldn't be too bad because of an action that we have taken previously in the game.
I've not seen you of late.
Well, yeah, I've been out being useful.
Have I got some gear for you?
What have you been pillaging off innocent
No,
people's
don't mention
corpses?
it. It's the least I can do for a dear friend. But, do pay for it.
Well, you aren't being that friendly then, are you? 300. So we really don't have much money, actually. Barbarian clothes are funny. They offer 0 resistances to anything, and they weren't in the original game. They are an addition, and I think they're just kind of... I think the point of them is just to go through the game, like, try not to get hit. Cat ring, I didn't know he sold that. Well, we went through the effort of getting the cat ring, and we could have just bought it from Patches, but... Oh well. So we are going to need some grass. Yeah, I'll get 5, that's fine. I could go and farm for some, but it's not particularly entertaining. So what have I got now? Get rid of that. There's no poison where we're going now. Actually, what I'm going to do is going to annoy me if I leave them in that order. Crescent moon, half moon, and spice. So I don't have a huge amount of grass. It should be enough, I think. So what we're going to do now is go to the inner ward, and we're hopefully going to fight the what will be the second last boss. I mean, it's the second last boss that is actually left in the game. So yeah, it will be, irrespective of how we go about things from here. And even if I die, it doesn't matter because I've only got 40 souls. Oh, no. Press the wrong button again. Come on, dog. What rings have I got on? Thief and... Yeah, okay, good. Got these guys, who are usually fairly easy. Come on. Well, they're easy when they don't have their shields up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, is that... Oh, it's a Strava. Right, you stay there. And don't come up and cause me any trouble up here. Where are you going? No, I'm going to have to go through there before him because he's going to get himself killed. And we need him alive. He has an item that we need. Where do you go? How... Oh, God. Right, how far through does he come? He comes to here and then goes back. That's fine. You are allowed to do that. I will allow that to happen. But if he dies, it's going to make things really irritating because he has an item that we need. And I would rather not have to kill him myself for it. I could do that. I could just stab him in the back and pick the item up myself. Oh, do you remember in the last stream where I kept falling off the edge trying to get that sword? It's that sword there. So we will get it eventually. He ends up giving it to us. So we don't need to actually go and get it from that area. But yeah, remember when I kept falling off and I said, oh, I'll have one more go, and then I kept doing it and dying? Well, that was what it was for. So if I'd remembered that, I wouldn't have even bothered trying to get it so many times, because it's not even a weapon that's going to be that good for this character, so... Ooh, okay. Poise, please. Yeah, get lost, you. Yes, I'm glad you're... It was pretty funny, to be fair. Like, that... Yeah. It was worth doing just to see if I could do it. And then, like, I went back to have a go off stream. And then I thought, actually, I want to check what sword this actually is, because I can't even remember. And when I looked it up, I was just like, oh, for God's sake. Oh, no, we don't like that. Grass. Yeah, see how much full moon grass we're getting from these guys now. They're telling us something. Chris, can you see what's ahead of us? Up there. Those 3 enemies. It's not something that we like. So you can look forward to this bit, given your encounter with one of these guys so far. That's enough out of you. Oh, come on. Let me kill some of these guys before the archers, crossbowmen, cause me trouble. Right, how close can I get here? Because there's a cutscene that triggers. Oh, they've backed off. Why have they... Oh, they've gone to investigate the source of the magic. How close do I get before the cutscene? Right, there we go. That's fine. So, here we go. So he runs off like a coward and leaves these 3 to deal with me. Which they absolutely will if I don't make short work of them. just realised how low my health is. They haven't even seen me because of the thief ring. God bless the thief ring. You. Come here. Right, this one's the worst because he's got a lance rather than a sword, and that's a lot more irritating to deal with. It's not it's not Flame Lurker, thank God. Not another Flame Lurker. But yeah, these guys... Oh, don't heal, you douche. Oh, he's healed all the way back up. Come down here and fight. Stop healing! Right, there we go. That's what you deserved. Right, here we go. We've got the boss. So this boss is... It can be really irritating. It's got one attack that can utterly destroy you if you're not careful. But, so this is where Bior comes in handy. Because we save Bior, he will help us in this fight. And he is an absolute tank. So he will just take the attention away of the boss. He will basically take like most of the boss's hits, and we can just kind of run in from behind and stab it. Which again, you know, cowardly, but who cares? So there's that official that ran away. Bloodstains appear when other players have died. So if you touch a bloodstain, you see how that person died. So it sometimes gives you an idea of how to avoid death as well. So you might see that somebody, you know, tried to do something and it killed them or whatever. Oh, look, here we go. We've got... look, he's gone straight for Bior. So with this boss as well, you have to kind of go against your instincts with him, because the best way to avoid his attacks is to roll forwards into them. That one there, where his sword lit up with flame, if he stabs you with that, he lifts you up and spears you into the ground. And it is really powerful. No! Yep, got me. I've got... See how much health I've got left? Oh, Bior killed him. Nice one, Bior, you legend. Yeah, he is a pretty cool boss, the Penetrator. So the Penetrator is actually all of the bosses of this world. There's Phalanx, which is the first one, which was the blobs, if you remember that. And then there is Tower Knight, and then that one is the Penetrator. They are all kind of former knights of the king. So Phalanx was basically it was Longbow Ulan turned into the Phalanx. So her soul got corrupted, and Longbow Ulan was the leader of the tribes of the area. He's called Penetrator, yes, and if you get his sword, which you can do, it's in this level somewhere. Yeah, you absolute legend. Oh, I love him. He's such a good guy. Well done. Thank you. Yeah, you can get his sword, and it's called the Penetrator sword. So, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So yeah, Longbow Ulan was the leader of the tribes of this land, and she helped the king. And then there's the Tower Knight. I can't remember his name. It's like Harold or something. And he was the knight of the tower, this tower that we are approaching here, which is where the king lives. So he was the one that used to guard the tower. And then there's the Penetrator, who again was a knight, and he was like the king's right hand man. He was like his main guard. So we get the Silver Demon Soul for that. Let me just check if there are any spells that we can get with that. I don't know what you actually use the Penetrator Soul for. Ah, we can get Cursed Weapon from Uria. So, if you might have noticed that when he stabbed the official, and it came through the official's chest, that it was glowing like red, and had like sort of spots on it, and that is a Cursed Weapon effect. and we can now go to Uria and get that spell, and it's a really good spell. But we can't use it on this character because our weapon is already magic, and you can't enchant magic weapons. Is that the hat thing floating above me? Wait, did it appear on a ghost character like this one that was just there? Because were you here at the time? I did get the hat. I did get the monk's head wrappings, and they wobble about. So yeah, I'm not sure if you were in the chat at the time, Ryan. But yeah, what I was going to do was, because remember last time I tried to do it. I tried to get it and it kept disconnecting. You remember I couldn't get a stable connection, and that was really irritating. So what I did was I thought I'll do it offline, or I'll do it off stream, and I'll just record it and then make a video out of it instead. And it might only be a 10-minute video, but then at least it's, I've done it. So so I tried to do that. I got summoned in the first time I tried. I put the sign down, got summoned in straight away, and then a second later it said, "You have vanquished your foe." I was like, what? And I hadn't done it, and it gave me the head wrap, and it was because the person that I'd been summoned in to fight died on the way to the boss, which was me. I was the boss. So they didn't even make it to the boss room, and they died. And I got the head wrap because of that. So I got it, and I thought, well, that video would be 30 seconds long and really boring because I didn't actually fight anyone. So it was a little bit redundant in the end. But yeah, I have got it. It gives you I think it's a 40% boost to magic, but a 30% weakness to magic. So it is pretty useful. But when you're running around, it's hard to see. So you can turn headgear off, so that you actually don't see any headgear that your character's wearing, to kind of negate that. But I haven't really used it that much yet. So full neck, head, and hat. Yeah, it's a big old thing. It's a big old stupid thing.
Then touch the demon inside.
But it is funny because a lot of the time when you do see those ghosts running around that are their other players in their game, so many of them have got the head wraps on, and you just see them wobbling about as a ghost every now and again. Okay, what should we do? I've over-leveled intelligence. I realise that now. I was just chatting to a few people on Reddit about magic builds and stuff, and because I'd never done a magic build before, intelligence is what if I put a level into that now, it gives me magic points. But in reality, I would probably, if I was going to do a build where I leveled faith and magic, I would have been better off leveling up faith higher and leaving intelligence a bit lower. So I've overdone that now a little bit, but it's neither here nor there now, really. I'm going to go vitality again. Just think that is going to be useful going into New Game Plus, because I know the enemies are a lot more powerful in New Game Plus. So I'll get the spell off Uria, we'll go back into Soul Form, and then we'll go, and we're not going to go and fight the final boss yet. What we need to do is get to the end of the next section, and Ostrava will be there. And we need to speak to Ostrava before we move on to do something else.
Are you here for more teaching?
I am, yes. Come on. So, yeah, curse weapon, there we go. So you can see in the little example, it puts a cursed effect on it. And it is really good. It's powerful. You can see that's why it takes up 3 memory slots. So it is pretty a good spell. But I'm not able to use it because I'm already using a magic weapon, and it won't let you kind of stack that amount of power. So maybe in the next playthrough, if this weapon doesn't feel good enough, I might move on to something else, and then we can make use of this and make use of the curse weapon spell. But I think for the time being, I'm not going to be using it. So the next section is really, really short, but it can be really irritating. And you'll see why, because of the enemies that are in there, and kind of the layout of them as well. But because we don't need to fight the boss, the final boss at this point, we won't at least have to be running back and forth through the area. Hey Bior, that was some mighty fine penetrator slaying you did. Thanks for basically holding my hand all the way through that fight. Don't worry, dear. We'll be finished soon. There are 3 enemies at the start of this area in particular that are a bit of a challenge. They're alright if you can get them one at a time, but it's kind of doing that can be the problem. So you've got to kind of bait them out a little bit. These 3 are nothing more than irritants. You can see there they are already, 3 red phantoms. And the cool thing about these lot is these are the phantoms of the people that turned into the bosses. So you can see the one on the left has a bow. She is the one that turned into Phalanx. The one at the back basically looks exactly like the Tower Knight, and he's got a massive shield and a big spear, just like the Tower Knight had when we fought him. And the one on the right has a big sword. So they are a pain to fight together. So the best way to do this is to see if you can pull one of them. There we go. Ooh, I thought I'd gotten a backstab on him there, but apparently not. No! Stop that. There we go. So he's generally the easiest. I cannot, again, for the life of me, I can't remember his name. But if you beat him, you get the penetrating sword. And then it's good to leave Ulan until last, but she is slightly in front here. So it can be a bit easier. Her arrows deal huge damage as well. So I was going to say it can be easier to go for the Tower Knight first. Well, this seems to be working fairly well. Oh, she's dodging now. Okay, fine, right. Usually I leave her until last because she just makes the fight more irritating. Right, come on you. The problem with this guy is if you take a hit from him, it can be a one-shot. So the easiest way of going about it is circling and trying to get the backstab. Wow, I think I might be over leveled, you know. That was a lot harder before. And from this we get the Tower Shield, which is maybe the heaviest item in the game. I think so. Not really worth it unless you're doing a pure strength build with a character that is really beefy. Can't remember what's down here. Some kind of sorcerer? Died, yeah. So, here's where we get to the fun bit. So remember the kind of increased numbers of Red-Eye Knights that we've been encountering so far? Well, that's going to continue. What do you have? Hardstone? Meh. Never going to turn Hardstone away. You get a big surprise in here. There he is. And just to make things worse, there are crossbowmen at the top. Come on, pokey pokey. That's what you get for spamming your shield, you coward. You don't have to fight these guys at all. You can kind of run around them. Yeah, see, these guys make it really irritating. And, yeah, where is he? That guy. He's really annoying because I think his do poison damage. His little throwy things, whatever they are. We've got one more red-eyed knight, I think. Who at this stage isn't too much of a problem for us. Lots of full moon grass though if we want to go back and get some. So there's a ladder there. And if we go up it ridiculously slowly, you can speed it up, but it's still not quick. Blue-eyed Knight Greaves, cool. Yeah, there's a door here, and we can't get through. So that ladder is not all this is here for. But the proper way through the level is up here. But we will encounter a problem very quickly. This guy's back. Do you remember him all the way from Worlds 1? It was him and the red one were there together. And then they disappeared when we moved on, and we haven't seen this one again since. So we've got a problem, because if we try and come down here, he is not going to be happy about that. What we can do is use him to kill that fat official, which is pretty funny. But we then have a slight problem because there is another fat official. And we don't want to be running out there trying to fight him. What I will do is get rid of some other stuff in my inventory because I'm being weighed down by it all now. I can't use any of it anyway. So, what we can try and do is bait him forwards with arrows. There we go. So now he should come towards us, and the dragon may be able to hit him with fire. So it's difficult, but we really don't want to run out there and get caught by that official. I really hate the weird dangly things on this dragon. Oh, he's gone back. Okay, so we need to continue baiting him as he comes through. If I might be able to get him to come and investigate if I do that. The annoying thing is as well, you can't actually kill the dragon from here. Oh, he wants to come after us. No, come on. Yeah, come on, keep coming. Right, that might be far enough. Yeah, there we go. No, come back. Come back. Ah, this is so fiddly. Yay, there we go. Come on. Come on, you know you want to. Come and see me. You can't shoot the dragon, unfortunately. It just goes like clips through. You can kill it, but it's really fiddly and isn't really worth it because of how much time and effort it takes. Here we go, we've got him coming through now. As long as he keeps coming. Come on. There we go, come on. One more hit from the dragon should be enough. There we go. Right, so now we need to run as fast as we can. Right, ready. No, not fast enough. And I didn't unlock the shortcut. Okay, good. Right, let's try that again then. Luckily, the red phantoms, once they're dead, they stay dead. So these guys only aggro over a certain range, so we can run past them now that we don't have the red phantoms afterwards to take care of. They won't follow us. So let's try and do this the fast way. No, I'm trapped behind this guy now. Okay, maybe I'll fight him then. New moon grass. Well, we might as well take that from him. I didn't seem to sprint very quickly then. That's taken a lot of. Yeah, that didn't feel like I. Oh, great sword. It didn't feel like I managed to sprint all that quickly, which was irritating. I did have 69,000 souls, so it's a good job I picked those back up. Let's see. We know this will take care of that first official for us. Where is the nearest that the fire starts? It's here. Okay, that's why. So if I stand here, I'm safe. So if I start running from here, I should be okay. It's just the issue of that other official. And baiting him to come through here. Because if we do run that far, we will get killed by that official because it's such a narrow area. So once he'll get to a certain point and he'll actually spot us and start running. And because he's stupid, he'll just carry on running into the dragon's fire. Come on, one more. There we go. So, we're safe stood here. So as soon as it's gone past, I need to start running. And he'll carry on his little cycle. And he'll actually move. And he starts a new one, and we need to go. I'm gonna die. Okay, I need to run all the way across without stopping. We will do it this time. One more attempt, and we'll do it. Because once you've unlocked the shortcut, you don't need to go over that bridge anymore. You can just climb up that ladder that I showed you. And you're at virtually the end of the level. We don't actually want to do what is at the end of the level because it's the final boss. And we've got things to do before then. But we know the tactic now. I should have sussed it really, because it's virtually identical to the red dragon. There is, you know, a limit to where you can safely. No, in trouble. Oh, for goodness sake. For goodness sake, this bloody wall in the way. Oh, they're here. Oh, I'm on this patch. Okay, I'm in trouble again. I absolutely cannot afford to die here because I've got 60,000 souls up there that I do not want to lose. You come back. Right, yes, you go away. Oh, I'm making a meal of this. Okay, there's kind of like 2 more in here, I think. Where did the archer guy go? There he is. We'll ignore you because you can't even shoot us from up here. Back on the bow. Oh crap, I've only got 4 arrows left. That might not be enough to bait the guy out. Okay, there we go. Second one. Unless I completely mess this up. Okay, yep, come this way then. It is quite irritating that he does tend to just walk straight into a wall. See? There we go. Has he spotted me? Come on. I'm here. One more dragon, please. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I haven't got any more arrows. Okay, we could be in trouble. No more arrows. Great. Let's see how far my spells reach. So, I'm not actually going to be able to aim it all the way through. And get the dragon's head? No, it does nothing. Right, so I've got to do a couple of things here. I've got to get past the dragon's flame. I've got to pick my souls up. And I've got to avoid the fat official. So let's see how well that works. Where are my souls? I'm not gonna make it. 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 Okay, I made it. Where the hell were my souls? Right, if I go up to the top, he should move so I can come back down and collect my souls. So you see, if we come up here, he'll move. And he goes up there. But we don't want to go up there. Bior is there, getting set on fire as usual, because he's a pretty cool guy. This is that door that we wanted to open. Wait, how do I get the key? Oh, I need to, yeah, there's a thing. There's a mechanism. Where is it? There it is. So that's unlocked that. We've got this shortcut through now, so we don't have to go over this bridge again at any point. and I'm 99% sure the dragon doesn't come back, so we can just mess around picking all this stuff up. There we go. I do love Bior. Bior is great. Yeah, 80,000 souls. There was no way I was leaving that behind. That's like 4 levels for us at this point. Oh no, it's probably 3 levels, I think. Yeah, Bior is cool. He's probably one of my favourite NPCs in this game. He can take a lot of damage from this dragon as well. Right, so let's see. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, be careful though. Right, then the dragon moves slightly and starts flaming a different bit, but I can't remember again where its limits are. I think, anyway. Right. Ooh! Oh my lord! These are the deaths that make you hate this game. Because really, what they do is make you hate yourself. Because I do hate myself for that. Because that was ridiculous. And there was no way that I should have been allowing that to happen. In fact, I don't even really know how I got a hit there. That seemed like a bit of a weird hitbox. But, oh well. I'm not going to blame the game. It was my own stupid fault again. Again, you can just kind of run up here, like past everything, but... There we go. Yeah, I do. Stopping and thinking is always good, but the problem is you've actually got to be thinking about useful things. Which most of the time I'm thinking, yeah, do this, do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, yeah, okay, think about the route through the level and that kind of thing. And then what I'm actually not thinking about is the fact that, like, I should be using, like, checking my rings or something like that. So, yeah, just not paying anywhere near enough attention is, I think, my biggest issue. But, like I said, no, I don't want that. I want to climb. There we go. Sometimes, taking the slow approach can be worse, though. Like, stopping and thinking about what you're doing. It can end up messing you up more. Okay, here's Bior again. Oh, I put my souls back here. That's good. I do like Bior's strategy here. Do you need some help? Let me stand here and just constantly get set on fire. Right, come on, let's just run through here as quickly as possible. Right, so there is a way of, if you've got a bow, you can stay here for ages, and you can just about get a hit on him. You can't do it with magic, but it takes ages. That's why you like Leroy Jenkins. No messing around, no nonsense. Right, here's our mate.
It's you, isn't it? My father is up above.
So yeah, his dad is King Alant, the old king.
Demon in his shape.
Or the current king.
I began this quest to ask my father his reasons. To drag him back to the path of righteousness. But it seems it was all in vain. Please, kill my father. In his depraved state, he can only bring peril to these lands. This key opens Bolitaria's mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum lies Father's sword, Demon Brand, twin of Soulbrand. Use it to bring an end to his madness.
So that was supposed to be Ostrava killing himself because his dad has become a demon, and you know, he's essentially the final boss of the game. So we've been given some items there by Ostrava. We've been given the mausoleum key, which is behind that door at the very beginning of this world, and we need to go through there. He's told us to collect a sword through there that we can use to kill his dad. We also now have oh no, we don't. In a second we will have, because if we come forward through here, we fight a Black Phantom version of Ostrava. And if you remember when I said we will get that weapon, this is where we get it. It's quite easy to cheese this version of him. Ooh, I say that and then nearly die. Wow, look at that health. If you've got the poise, you can just let him hit you over and over and then just counter him. Like that. So we've killed that phantom, and now what we get is the sword and shield. They're not all that good for us, really. Where is it? Rune sword, 30 attack, that's pretty good. Its physical attack is negligible, you know, it's not... Oh, sorry, 30 attack is bad. But it's fortified with arcane force, which means it gives you huge magic defense. So that's okay. And it's the same again, so it's an okay shield. If we look at its stats, where is it? It does reduce 100% of damage. That's only like the one that we've got, but it's got huge magic damage reduction, so that's good. It's quite heavy though. 3. What are we? What? Yeah. Oh no, it's only the same as the heater shield, so maybe it is worth using actually. Let's see. What have we got? 100 physical. That's the same. 46 magic damage. There's a fly around my head. 46 magic reduction. 60. 70 fire reduction, 70, 53 guard break, 50. So actually we probably are better off using this. Need 12 strength to use it, but that's about it, and 18 magic. So yeah, I think we'll go for this actually. I didn't realise it was that good. So we'll switch to the rune shield. And now there's a couple of items here. And then we are going to go and do what Ostrava asked us to do. We're going to go and pick up that sword. And we're going to leave really quickly because Bior is about to die. And we do not want that. If we leave, he'll be back with us in the Nexus. So, I'm going to give some stuff to Thomas because it's just taking up weight. And we never want that.
Oh, thank you. I was worried sick.
Get rid of these, don't need any of those. Don't need the weapon that he gave us. Don't need a knight sword, don't need a knight shield. I think we got some armor as well that we don't need. No? Did I not got the... Oh, there, they got sent back automatically. Okay.
Are indebted to you.
All good. So now we need to go back to the start of everything. You might remember the door that I'm talking about. Chris, you probably remember it because it's the one where you encounter the first Red Knight that you ever come across. And early on in the game, because it's so near the beginning, it tempts you into actually trying to take it on. I've just realised I've got 109,000 souls. I'm going to level up before we get too far in. Because what we are going to do is go and face an enemy who is really, really tough. Where is she? Oh, she's over there. Yeah, they put it right near the beginning, don't they? And it looks like it might be the way through the level, so you go through there, and he makes you look like a damn fool. Faith, vitality... Vitality. Still got 21,000. I'm gonna pop some souls and do one more level, and then we'll go in with very few souls to lose. Again, cannot remember how much these are worth. What's that? 2,000. So I think that's enough. I'm gonna go vitality again. I'm gonna keep spamming vitality. I think this is gonna come back as a good thing in the when we get to New Game Plus. Right, back to the start. What are we on? 9:45. We might not finish today because the next thing I need to do after we do this, and this might not be quick, because this enemy is rock hard. But the next thing that I need to do is be incredibly mean to some NPCs. And that might take a little bit of time. And it will partially take some time because, Chris, you remember when you let me kill you quite a few times? And that got me up to pure white character tendency. And in order to be mean to the NPCs that we need to be mean to, we need to go up to down to pure black character tendency. So that's going to take a little bit longer than it would have done, but it was necessary. So we've got all the flamey boys in here, but it's fine. We can. Oh, I was going to say we can deal with them all at once. There we go. You do very well. Well, we need to do that again. I need to kill you with a different character. I need to let you kill me with a different character. When you invade me, to get you back up to level character tendency, to like whatever they call it, neutral. Because you're down at black character tendency now because of letting me do that. And that makes things harder. But I'm going to do that intentionally with this character today, because it opens up a quest line. And we need to do that in order to get a ring. Come on, stop messing around. You're no problem for me anymore. It just feels so good when you come back to these earlier areas. It's the same in every Souls game. You come back to these early areas and you take on these enemies and it just makes you feel like a god. And I think Demon Souls does it quite well as well, actually, because in games like Dark Souls, for instance, there isn't always a huge amount of need to go back to some of the earlier areas. Whereas with Demon Souls, it's nice to the fact that you have to come back to some of these areas to do certain things. You know, if you want to unlock certain quest lines and things like that, you have to come back here. I mean, I just one-shotted him. Like, he feels impossible at the start of the game. Okay, here we go. So here's this NPC.
Thou who seekest the king's sword, I am the old king. Show me thy strength and the power of thy souls.
So this is old King Doran. I have no idea. He was the king before Alant. I've got no idea how he's still alive. But if we can chip him down to, I think, about a third of his health, he'll give us that sword. And that's the one that Ostrava told us to come and collect. But you can see that he is no joke. Now, he doesn't really try and hit us that much, because he kind of wants us to have the sword, but he wants us to prove that we're worthy of it. There we go. So you barely have to take anything off him.
Such as thee, young knight. I am old King Doran, and thou hast proven thy strength to me. Step forth and take the king's sword in thy hand.
So we will do that, but Doran, my friend, you happen to have a ring on you that we need. And I really like you as a character, but I really, really need that ring. But the problem is, as soon as we aggro him now, we are going to realise that he was really just toying with us to start with, because he is probably the hardest character in the game to fight. So I'm very sorry about this, Doran. You see what I mean? Firestorm took 35 health off of him. That one-shots a lot of the bosses. And for some reason it won't lock on. He still hasn't aggroed, which is interesting. I'm going to take some spice. And I'm going to start hitting him. He won't let us get behind him though, so we can't get a backstab on him straight away. This is going to be bad. Still hasn't aggroed. I don't know how long it takes before he aggroes. There we go.
Thinkest thou to challenge me?
We're in trouble.
Very well. Foolhardiness, aptly wielded, is said to be the mark of a king.
And he doesn't even hate us for it. Like, he literally thinks, like, if we can beat him, then we'll be worthy of, like, calling ourselves a king. Look at that, look. I literally couldn't even block all of that damage because he does so much. Like, he still damaged me. And he heals all the way back up as well. So... You can see, let's see, look, barely any damage to him. He can spam heal as well. There's no limit to how much he's able to heal. And look at all that damage he did to me with one hit. He is by far the hardest enemy in the game. Yeah, there we go, dead. So there is a way to cheese Doran. You can knock him off a ledge because he will stop aggroing you after a certain point. So if you get past a certain point with him, he'll stop trying to fight you, and you can headbutt him and he won't attack you, and you can headbutt him off a cliff. I don't particularly want to do that on the stream because it's quite boring, and I don't know 100% how to do it. I've seen people do it, but Thief Ring is not really worth anything here. So let's see. Let's actually think about this. What ring is going to be better for us? Ring of Longevity increases hit points. Regenerator's Ring's probably not worth it because it's so slow. Probably, yeah, maybe it is Ring of Longevity then. So we'll go through. I'll give him another go if I really feel like it's going to be impossible. Wow, that raise to my hit points is nothing. That feels really not worth it, but yeah, I'll go through. We'll try and fight him again. How will wrong thumbs do this? It's not wrong thumbs, it's wrong brain. But yeah, it's not going to be fun. He won't aggro because he's too far away. But yeah, I haven't ever successfully beat Doran because I know how hard it is, and I never really. Oh, I thought he jumped off. Like, I've never really needed the ring that he drops for any character that I've built, so I've just always left it, really. I think you also get his armor, which looks pretty cool, but is super heavy. So unless you're doing a strength build, isn't really worth it. And I think now that we have now that we've aggroed him, he'll stay aggroed. Like, he'll just try and come after us as soon as we reach him now. What I might do is prepare for the spam, just in case. And then if he's really wailing on me, then we can try and beat him the fake way. So I know that one of the things that you need to do is clear all of these things, because he won't try and fight you if you do the kind of cheaty way. But he will sometimes attack to get rid of something that's in his way. So you need to clear everything out so that there's nothing in the way. So that means kind of knocking down any barrels or anything like that that might get in the way. So the way to do it is to like headbutt him until you get to this point, and then the kind of technique, if you will. Oh, how many times am I going to do that? Is to headbutt him off here, because he'll die from the fall damage. So I'll try and beat him legitimately, and then if it's not working, I'll see if we. I don't know why I'm picking these items up. They're not going to be anything I need. I'll see if I can headbutt him. What I actually need to do is see if I know how to headbutt. Okay, so if you push with nothing equipped, then you headbutt. That's how you do it. Okay, let's go and get battered again. Because the way it works is, if you get him to just outside of this door, I think it is, he de-aggroes. He won't start fighting you anymore. So you get him to like here, and he'll just de-aggro and slowly start walking back to his original point and reset. So if you can do that, no matter what you do to him, he won't aggro. So you can just headbutt him all the way to that drop and try and make him drop off it. But it's quite precise, so it can be hard to do. Not that I need these souls, because there's barely any of them, but... Right, he's here. I think he'll just try and fight us now. Yes, he will. The problem is, he does heal. So... And his attacks are so quick. And he's not like some enemies who wait until they're down to like quite low health to heal. He'll just do it like this. Well, that's a good tactic. Yes, backstab. Okay, that's good. Yeah, see? Two-shotted me. I got him down to half health that time, though. That was quite good. I feel like maybe I can do this if I'm better with the rolls. I think that was what did me there. I timed the rolls badly, and that really just allowed him some free hits on me. Yeah, OMG is a fair description of that sequence of events. It wouldn't be so bad actually if you didn't have quite a run back to get to him, and it you know, it kind of makes sense because he's not a boss, so the whole thing with an annoying run back is not quite the same. Oh, for goodness sake! This one Dreglin, you douche. The thing is as well though, I got to be careful not to run out of grass. I can do it, yes. Thank you for the encouragement. I feel like I can do it. I think I'm reaching the point where this weapon maybe isn't the best. Maybe when my, you know, some of my damage stats could do with being a bit higher. But let's see, what have I got equipped? So I've got a spice, got lots of grass. Fire we know doesn't do particularly much damage to him, so there's not much point in equipping fire bombs or anything like that. If Firestorm's not going to do him damage, then they're not. It's crazy the amount of damage his hits do though, because you could see that like this shield does 100% damage resistance, and he was still taking health off me when I was blocking. So what that tells you is that if an enemy hits that hard, it drains all of your stamina, and if your stamina drains with their one hit, then it breaks your poise and starts doing actual damage to your health. So that's how hard he hits. He was breaking through my poise and still doing me significant damage. It is one of those situations where you just can't afford to take a hit. I feel like doing those pathetic pokes is a viable tactic, but then he starts running forwards and I get panicked. Yeah, see, look. Backstab, okay, there we go. Right, and then heal. No, he heals. Right, I'm going to try and cheese it. No, I'm not, because I'm dead. Oh. Oh my word. I was just going to say I'll try and do the cheesy method where you headbutt him all the way through. Right, I'm not going to try and fight him this time because I know that this is just going to carry on. I think maybe I could beat him, but it would take lots of tries. And that's not entertaining. So I'm going to try and do the fake cheesy method, and if I can't do that and it stops, you know, it gets to the point where it's just getting ridiculous, then I will do it off stream, maybe make a video about it. Yeah, you can get in behind him if he runs, but the problem is he attacks so quickly that it just ends up being like if you just get one like hit, then you're done, essentially. Might be better for me to go all the way around. Oh, I've done it again. God, we should have a drinking game for this stream. Every time I accidentally use Firestorm, take a drink, everyone will be hammered. Chris could do it. I believe that Chris could do it. I don't know if Chris believes that he could do it. That's the biggest problem. It's always the self-belief. Actually, what I could do with is just having a couple of people and just completely, like, ganking him so that there's just, you know, he's got 2 people to fight. Right, so we need to get rid of all this crap because he ends up weapon damaged. Oh no! Right. I know there are enemies around, but I have not been paying attention to my weapon condition, and we do not want this to break. There we go. That's why you remember to buy sharpening stones. Weapon back in perfect condition. I wonder if that was something that Doran was doing, because my weapon was fine, and then we started fighting him and suddenly the condition goes down. I'll kill the blue-eyed knight just in case he tries to aggravate us when we're dealing with Doran. Oh, what? They're using the sharpening stone is satisfying. I know what you mean. I really like using it. It's just one of those things that, like, the sound of running the weapon down the length of the sword, like, it, yeah, it's so nice when you do it. You don't really have to do it very often. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be destroying things. I think that's enough. Yeah, I do like it. Totally agree. Don't know why any of this would be an issue, but best just to have it out of the way. Ooh! Get beaten by this guy. Right. Unequip weapons. Get him to aggro. And then try and get him to follow us. No, come on. I don't know what his aggro range is. That's a wall. I'm over here. Don't play peekaboo. Come on. So it can be quite finicky to headbutt. I keep... it's the same thing that it is to push an enemy. You press forward and R1 at the same time, but it's kind of... the timing of it... ah, crap, I've lost the door. There it is. The timing of it can be annoying. Ooh, he nearly hit me. Come on, no, come out here. Come this way, please. Please, 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 please. Right, where does he de-aggro? There. And where does he aggro again? So you can kind of get in behind him again. Okay, so he aggroes when he gets to the door. So I need to get behind him before he gets to the door. Ooh. Right. No, move, 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 move. Yeah, that's the problem. If you actually attack him, he will do that. Okay. I'm going to give up on this and carry on with the other things that we need to do. And then I'm going to try and do this off stream because this is not going to be entertaining. So, the next thing that we need to do, unfortunately, is we need to go and kill a load of NPCs. And the reason that we need to do that is because we need to get our character tendency down. So, you can see that my character tendency there is pure white because it is white and sparkly. We need it at pure black for a certain character to appear in the Nexus, and that character will start giving us quests. So there are a few ways that we can do that. There are a few people that we can kill in order to get that down. One of them is the Filthy Man. Yeah, I'll get it. Well, I need to kill him. Like I can't not do it, otherwise I won't get the trophy. But one of them that we need to kill is him. So we won't, for goodness sake. So we don't need anything else of him anymore. He's not going to give us a huge amount. Then who else is there? We can kill the Dregling Merchant. We don't need anything from him anymore. We could kill Blige. I think he's the only person that sells arrows, though. We could kill the dead woman that's here as well. Can't remember how we get to her. Who else is there? Blige is there. The Filthy Woman is here. Let's go and get the old. Was she the old queen, or she was an old noble or something like that, wasn't she? So now if I check my character tendency, you can see it's gone down. It's not sparkly anymore. So let's see. How do we get to that woman? I bet you you were hoping we would never be back here trying to find our way around and getting confused about it. Once we've killed her, though, we'll be fine. She's definitely not on this floor. Shut up. Right. Oh, I'm 99% sure she's not on this floor. She's not down there. I'm so sorry to have brought us back to this place. It's her that's singing in this level as well. And you would think that would mean that you could use her voice to find her, but it doesn't seem to get really loud until you're really close to her. You can't reach me from here, mate. Nothing we need in here. This is where Frake is, so we don't need to go there. I feel really bad doing this. I've never done it before. That's the way out of the level. Is it this floor? There's a guy here. Is this where there's the hole in the floor? That's where Rydell was. Yeah, pretty sure it's not this floor. Yeah, it's not this one. Oh god, remember when we did this? few streams ago. How entertaining that was, running through here over and over again and getting lost constantly. So yeah, bet you're glad we're back. This can't be the floor. This is the one with the big horrible thing. No, this is definitely not it. Okay, we need to go back through the level the way without the shortcut, I think. I do think this is indicative of how well designed this level is, to be fair. I think I've seen a lot of streamers who play through the game over and over again and just continue to get lost. You know, they still don't 100% know their way through this level. And I think that does show how this level does exactly what it was supposed to, in that it's confusing and horrible. Unless... was she down here? Oh, for goodness sake, she was right near the beginning. Right, sorry.
Oh, it's you.
No, I'm looking to kill you. Has she got anything that we need before we do that, though? Buy one spice from her. Don't think there's anything else that we can use. No. I'm very sorry about this. You seem lovely, and I like your singing. She fights back with a tiny, pathetic little blade, but she doesn't drop anything. You'd think we'd be able to raid her wares afterwards, but... So, let's think now then. Where's going to be best to go? I won't evacuate back to the Nexus, because that's a waste of time. I know, it's not heartless because I feel bad about it. But yeah, it's it kind of sucks that it's the only way to get your character tendency down. But I suppose it makes sense, because world tendency is about the effects that you enact upon the world, and character tendency is about how you behave as an individual. And I suppose to get your character tendency down, it makes sense that you would have to you would have to do bad, dark things in order to achieve that. So there is Blige. I'd rather not kill Blige, so I'm going to wait and see what happens with him. I think we'll go to the Depraved Chasm, see if we can kill the Filthy Woman. I think she will be in this area. I don't think she permanently moves on. So you can see character tendency's gone down a bit more. And we want it black. I don't know if we need it pure black, which is when you get sparkly purple bits coming out of it. But we need it pretty black. Oh. Am I going to do this every time? Forget to equip the Noble's Lotus? It's a good job I won't need to come here after this, because she is the best source of Noble's Lotus. So in killing her, I'm doing myself out of that source. Where's the next bit? Oh, through here. What I'm actually trying to do is kill the NPCs that kind of matter the least, because there are some that we don't want to kill because we still need them for things later on. No, don't get killed by these guys. Jesus. That was pretty funny when he came down there. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, there we go. All I'm trying to do is kill an old woman. Leave me alone. Is it this one she's down? Wait, where am I now? What's this? Didn't I pick this up before? No, a soul. Okay, cool. No, she's by the one with the rats, which is a bit further on. Is it this one? Yes, this is her. Oh, and she's not here. Great. Cool. So she does completely reset. So... Remember when I told you we wouldn't have to come back? I lied. Oh! I didn't realise I'd been poisoned. My health was going down that whole time. Why did nobody notice and tell me? Okay, I had like 700 souls, so it doesn't matter anyway. But like, my health was just dropping the entire time there. Yeah, so we're going back to the Swamp of Sorrow. I know I said we weren't coming back here, but we are. Oh, I'm stupid. You noticed, but it would have been too late to message. Yeah. Oh, that was so annoying. Don't look at me, Ryan. That's not the thing. That's, yeah. No. Annoying. But we're fine. We're fine. To be fair, like, I was about to evacuate out anyway, so it actually didn't make a difference. In fact, it probably saved us a little bit of time, because it took us straight back to an archstone, which we could then walk from. So, the sword is a demon brant, which is the one that is good for. I think if you've got pure white character tendency, it does really high damage. There is another one called Soulbrant, which does the opposite. It does really high damage if you've got low character tendency. Desmond. From now on, it's going to be called Desmond Brant. Desmond Souls. I don't know who Desmond is or what he's done, but I feel bad for him. I really want to play a Desmond Souls now. I don't know what it would be about, but I just like the idea of, I don't know. Well, what Desmond are we talking about? Like Desmond Tutu? Because that would be a pretty funny game if it was just a straight like Demon Souls ripoff with Desmond Tutu in there instead. Right, last time through here, I swear. Douche! We don't even have to go all the way through because we only need to get to to kill her. You imagine Desmond as a northern guy. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a very you don't get many kind of like middle class Desmonds, do you? There's a bald guy that lives across the road from you called Desmond. Ask him if we can have his likeness to make a Desmond soul. Take like 360-degree pictures of his head. Him fighting the parish council. So you'd have to be like a boss in Desmond Souls then. Hello, lady. Sorry about this. Right, let's evacuate straight to the Nexus. Now let's see. Character tendency. It's coming down. There are a couple of people we can kill here that won't make a huge difference, although I don't know if it will upset other people if I do it. So she can definitely die. Rizlurker. She got a pickaxe. Oh no! I wouldn't have thought she would have that weapon. That's weird. Sorry, I quite liked her. She seemed pretty innocent, pretty cool. These don't care that I've killed her at all. She's actually like his biggest fan, and he doesn't give a toss. So, and then this guy, I think we can kill without consequence. So that's fine. I don't think he drops anything. 263 souls? He's worthless. Right, so let's return to the Nexus to reset my character tendency and see how we're doing now. Ooh, black. Oh, we're pure black. Good, right, we only needed to kill 4 people. Right, cool. So, look how low my health is now. You see, normally your character tendency, if you've got black character, or if you've got normal character tendency, you have about 3/4 health when you've got the cling ring on. Now I've got the cling ring on currently, and I am below 3/4. It's probably about 2/3 instead. That's the effect of character tendency being low, and this person has spawned.
I can see that you have killed before. No one can blame you for that. Demon souls are too precious to relinquish. Perhaps a slayer like you would have an interest in my offer. I want you to kill Saint Urbain and his followers.
Already killed his followers, love.
You will be rewarded amply.
Very good.
Do we have an agreement? A reason?
I didn't ask for a reason.
Just
I don't
think
care.
of it as an
I'll just kill if you want me to.
remove a competitor. Excellent. I have high expectations.
Good. So, we needed to kill Saint Urbain anyway, because he has a ring that we need. So we might as well do it as part of this quest, because she'll give us something extra. We've got all the miracles that we need from him on this playthrough, which is why I've waited until this point to do it. Stab him in the back because I'm brave. He's actually incredibly weak. That's what you get for having a bowl haircut. And yes, there we go. Saint's boots, all good stuff. And Ring of... Wait, Ring of Devout Prayer? Isn't that the one that we got from Selen Vinland? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we didn't even need to, do all that stuff for Selen Vinland. I could have left that, so... But, you know, you got to see it, so we did it for the lore. That's always the excuse. I did it to show the lore. But, yeah, that's the line, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, this woman is Mephistopheles, by the way.
So, it is done.
Yeah, it's done.
Here is your reward. Take it.
Thanks. That was a really paltry reward for
Now
that.
for your next task. I want you to kill Sage Frake and his sniveling apprentice. Of course, I'll provide you with a fine reward.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent. I have high expectations.
Yeah, we've got all of the spells and everything that we need from Frake up to this point, I believe. Use the Penetrator Soul off Yuria. So yeah, we don't need anything else off either of them. So, you first, and I shall take satisfaction from this, because you have spoken down to me right from the start of the game. Don't know what kind of attacks he does. Nothing, apparently, because he's weak as all hell. See? Frake doesn't care about him either. None of these people care about their followers. Frake, incredibly weak, considering he's supposed to be this powerful wizard. Did he drop anything? Venerable Sage's gear, ring of magical sharpness, nothing special. Yuria, you are my favourite. But we are going to have to kill you. And it's going to hurt me. Because you taught me Firestorm. And you've always been very nice. But your time is coming. And it makes me sad to say that.
So, it is done. Here
Yes,
is your
yes,
reward.
yes.
Take it.
That is again a paltry reward.
Don't look at me with that ravenous countenance. There's more work to be done. I want you to kill Patches.
Right, this is where things get difficult. Patches is actually
No reason
quite
for
strong.
pause now, is there? Excellent. I have high expectations.
So, what the issue with this is also that Patches is a really good source of grass. Yeah, it would be pretty funny if I used Firestorm to kill Yuria. So we have to kill Patches, but he's a very good source of grass. Maybe I'll just use Firestorm on Patches here. Okay, Patches is not that strong. Oh, his charred corpse. That was horrible. We get... Oh, Thief Ring. I thought we got the big... I'm sure he uses an Adjudicator Shield or something like that. Okay, I thought Patches was really strong, to be honest. I think he might be, actually, if you try and fight him, like, legitimately. What rings do I have on? Why have I got the Sodden Ring on? Yeah, I think he absorbs a lot of damage because he uses a massive shield, and I think he's quite difficult to beat that way.
Here is your reward.
Colorless Demon Soul, that's
Don't look at
okay.
me with that I want you to kill Bjorn.
We've got to kill Bior.
No reason for pause now.
So the reason that I waited to kill Bior and do all of this stuff is obviously we got Bior's help earlier. And that made things much easier for us. So I didn't want to do this quest with Mephistopheles yet. Bior does not aggro immediately. And that's a sign that he is a good guy. That's intentional on the part of the developers. Look how much I'm having to aggro him. Or how much I'm having to damage him for him to aggro. See? He still won't. Now he has. He's pretty tough, is Bior. We've seen what he did with the penetrator. And how much he just like was fine to stand completely in the flames of that dragon. I'm sorry, Bior. I'll see you in the next life. We get all his cool armor. You don't say a word. I think it's Yuria now. I think she's the only one left.
So, here is your reward.
What do we get for that? Another colorless demon soul. Okay.
Don't look at me with that. I want you to kill
Ah.
that witch Yuria.
I don't want to do it.
Of course, I'll provide you with a fun. Excellent.
This is the one that we get the reward that we need for. Is killing Yuria. Yuria, you have no idea how sorry I am. And how much this hurts. I thought she was gonna survive it then, that would have been funny. Can't afford to let her get up. I think she does use Firestorm. All ragged robes. We could literally get them right at the start of the game as well, so they're not even worth killing her for unless you're doing this quest.
So, you're all done.
Yes.
You're what they might call a miracle worker.
Well, I literally
One
am. Yes, I know
final
lots of miracles.
task, and the secret of souls shall die with you.
Fuck off. No, I forgot that she fights you, and I don't know how strong she is. Ah, she's not that scary. Oh, she backs off a lot. Come on then. Oh, she's quick though. Yeah, there you go. Oh, are we reconnected? OBS just disconnected for a second. Are we back? Tell me we're back. Am I coming through? Can you hear me? You can see me. What? Okay. The software I use to stream OBS, it just disconnected for a second and then reconnected again immediately. So am I right in saying that you didn't see me land the final blow on her there? Because that's really annoying. Didn't see after the last hit. Oh, okay. So what we got from her, hopefully anyway, it should have come through. Is the, where is it? Foe's Ring, there we go. Raises attack power as a Black Phantom. So, the allies ring is the one that you get for having pure white character tendency, and the foes ring is the one that you get for having pure black. And actually, I think they're probably two of the coolest looking rings in the game. I quite like both of them. So now, if I'm right, we should be able to see. Yes, we've got one ring left to collect, and that's the one that you get for killing Doran. So I need to do that. So I think I'm going to do that off stream. Because I don't know, I can have another go. Should I try killing Doran until about 11, and then if I can't, then I'll do it off stream, because I genuinely don't think I'm going to be good enough to actually kill him. So, but we've got others. So Saint's Trophy is all miracles. We'll get that next time round. All magic spells as well. So let's see what trophies. How many trophies do I have to get in general? Need to vanquish someone as an invader, so I still need to invade someone and kill them. Try again. Okay, I'll try again. I'll try maybe a couple more times and we'll see how I get on. And if I don't, I'll give up, because I think it's only so many times that it can be entertaining. In all honesty, you're off to bed, Ryan. Well, sleep well, and thanks for tuning in. And if I do kill Doran, I'll let you know, and you can watch it back. So we've got a couple more to get. What have we got? Hidden trophy. Can't remember what that one is. All rings, all miracles, all spells. I think that might be the one that you just get for completing the game, because there are 2 endings you can get, and that might be one of them. Night. Oh no, I know what that one is. I know what that one is. Yeah, I won't say what it is. So we are close. So I'll go and the only way to raise my my character tendency is to kill people who are invading me as well. So I'm kind of just stuck with such low character tendency now. Look how empty the Nexus is now. Ostrava died and we killed everybody else. It's so sad. I hate that I had to do that. I like the good boy playthrough. Being nice to everyone and making friends. We're going to have to make friends with people in New Game Plus anyway, because there are still spells and things that we need. And we'll only get them if we stop picking up crap items. We'll only get them if we free people again and stuff. So I think there are a couple more spells from Yuria that I'll need. So I'll have to free her again. We'll have to go through that rigmarole. We'll have to free Saint Urbane again, because there are spells from miracles from him that I need. Is it actually quicker to go up this way? I think it might be quicker to not take the shortcut. I nearly used Firestorm then. I remembered not to. Maybe Ryan is the jinx. Ryan is what makes me forget. If you come over here... They just dive straight down that hole. Come on. Oh, no, he's a bit smarter. No, he won't do it. Okay, very good. Well done. I mean, it's a low bar to clear, but well done, you're more intelligent than that other Dregling. What ring have I got on again? I don't think the fragrant ring is going to be much help for us here. Longevity might, considering how low our... well, barely. I am not confident about this, by the way. So. Oh. Yeah, if I do manage to kill him, I don't think it's going to be much more than... Well, I'm definitely going to need some luck. That's what I would say. Yeah, I think it is quicker to go this way than to take the actual shortcut. When you're trying to get to Doran anyway, I think if you were trying to go through the level as normal, then it probably wouldn't be. Oh. $50 crescent moon grass, well, they're no bloody use, so what does that matter? Oh, I do always enjoy it when you do that. You finally manage to just one-shot those guys, it is funny. Right, come on then, let's do this again. Let's have you kill me all over again. Ooh. 60 damage, it's so pathetic. See, getting behind him is so hard. It's possible, but it's hard. What's he like for magic damage? Doesn't care about it at all. I've got to make sure not to let him... See what I mean? One hit. I think that might be me for the night. The problem is, it really is just one hit and you're done. And I think, I don't know, maybe if I had higher, higher stamina, then I might be able to poise through his attacks and it wouldn't be so bad. But I think because it's quite low and any hit that I take, even with my guard up and full stamina, he just goes straight through it. So it just ends up being a massive pain in the backside. So yeah, I think maybe I'll go off, I'll practice, maybe I'll level up a bit more, and have a go at it off stream, and then I'll try again. I don't know, maybe if I start feeling confident, I'll get him down to low health and then give up, and then actually do it on the stream if I feel like I'm capable of doing it. But I don't think it's happening tonight. So so yeah, I'm gonna say that's it for this evening. I know you believe in me. I'm gonna have to do it one way or another. Like I can't not do it if I want the trophy, and I need to do that. I need to get the trophy. So I'm just a little tired. That's all. Yeah, it'll be fine. I had a busy day. I'm tired. That's it. So yeah, I'll go off. I'll maybe level up a bit. Try and do it off stream and see how I get on. And then I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video about it or something. Maybe I'll record it and. Try and make an entertaining video out of me getting battered constantly. But yeah, I think that'll be it for this evening. So the next time, hopefully, what will happen in the next stream? Literally after we've killed Doran, the only thing left to do is to kill the final boss. So we'll do that, and then on the next run through, we're going to try and do things as quickly as possible because I've got my list here. We've got every ring but one, and we'll get that done. And then we just need to kill some bosses to get boss souls to get some spells. So I'm just going to run through and do that as much as possible. I think I forgot to get a spell off Frake. Yeah, I did. I've made a massive mistake. I might have to do a third playthrough rather than being able to do it in two. Oh no. Okay. Well, we'll see. That was me not paying attention again. Um, and then yeah, we need a couple more spells. Um, I think we're okay for. Well, I might not need another playthrough actually. We should be okay. So yeah, we'll need to go through. We'll need to kill more bosses again. But we'll be able to do it really quickly this time. I'll just try and run through the levels. I won't be picking up loads of items, picking up loads of rings, things like that. So tomorrow, well, tomorrow. I'm not doing it tomorrow. Yeah, we'll beat the final boss, start through to New Game Plus, and then see basically how many bosses we can get through, how far we can get through all the enemies, basically just to use up their souls, essentially. Um, and then yeah, it should be a bit quicker than previously, but we'll get there. So yeah, that is going to be it for this evening. Um, I feel like this was a bit of an odd stream because we did some good stuff, and then I feel like I've ended on a bit of a failure by not being good enough to beat Doran. But he is the hardest character in the game. So I've seen videos where people kind of hack into the game and they make bosses fight each other, and basically if you get Doran to fight any other boss, Doran will win. So he's that good. So yeah, I don't feel too bad about having lost to him so many times, but still, yeah, I need to beat him in some way or another. But yeah, that is it for this evening. So thank you very much for tuning in, and yeah, What are we on today? Is it Wednesday today? Yeah, I'll either stream um, Friday or Saturday, so I'll put it up on Twitter, and that may or may not be Demon Souls, depending on how I'm feeling. I might play No Man's Sky again. That was quite fun. I've also just downloaded Spiritfarer, which looks really really good. So I might give that a go as well. Um, so yeah, I'll put something up on Twitter either Friday or Saturday. Oh no, Saturday I'm not actually. My parents are coming around to celebrate because I got a new job. So yeah, that's going to be Saturday. So I'll stream Friday evening, and we'll see if we can get that last ring and really get close to the final few trophies. So yes, thank you for tuning in, and I hope it was entertaining. And this has been my longest stream so far, actually, nearly 4 hours. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, see you next time. And yeah, hope it was a lot of fun. Thank you, and bye bye.